Hey, welcome to part 7 of streaming Baldur's Gate 3. Solo honor mode is fun. Let's go on part 7. YouTube, Twitch, real quick. Twitch will be disappearing. I'm going to be going to Rumble soon. And as for YouTube, you see my username is different. I did that on purpose. I have a lot of things that I need to be posting that I have. I have a mix of different things in my channel. I'm going to be keeping them separate from now on, or in the very, very, very near short future. I have a lot going on for the next week and a half or so. But between here, there, and afterwards, as soon as this week and a half is cleared up, for sure, there will be quite a few changes on my channel. So what it is this one obviously says Caparelli Gaming. That's me, Caparelli. And I'm going to keep this channel or change its name just a little bit differently. But as for my other YouTube shorts that are not about gaming, I will be having a different channel. All my channels will have each other's channels links, if that makes sense. But other than that, just so when people want to view one thing, they're not just necessarily going to just see the other, right? So I want to keep it consistent. So between subscribers and viewers, things are going to get a little shuffled on my end. But when that's up and running, it'll sort itself out shortly. Within a month, everything should be sorted out. So I wanted to kind of throw that out there, that a lot of changes are happening, and they're very positive changes, by the way. But when you come to Cap Gaming, Caparelli Gaming, no longer will there be any other things on that channel, if that makes any sense. So I want to kind of point that out just a smidge. Other than that, that's about it. So where did we leave off? We left off getting our perfect gear and our pop on level 9, which is great. Now, once we have our best in slot gear, what I do on honor mode, and YouTube chat is up now. I'm sorry about that. Again, and that's something I'm going to be fixing. Let me check something real quick. Cool. Okay. Fair enough. So, the smartest thing and safest thing to do on your first honor mode would be taking the dual Doloramas. We're going to use them on a lot of fights, but in case there's an accident, an issue, something or other, have this equipped and making it look like this. And the reason is, in case there's a huge situation, okay, the shield has many attributes. You know, you have your +2 on the AC. I mean, we're going from 20 AC now, right, down to 18 AC, or it's still a plus up, if that makes sense. But we have the reeling, the shield bash for the prone. We cannot be crit. Again, this is bread and butter right here for defense. So as you go through honor mode, have it equipped like this until certain fights. Even though we're going to use dual Doloramas on most fights, the point is to say, oh, if somehow we get involved in combat on accident or something, at least we have the shield that will help us out. Accidents happen, and it's okay. It happens. You know, we accidentally do something stupid or unknowing, right? It just happens. So having the shield equipped as a safety measure until you're ready to go into a fight, and you just go like this, and now you have dual Doloramas. So I want to kind of point that out. So I'll go ahead and do this on purpose for this mode run, and that's it. But that's what you want to do. Now, what we want to make sure of, okay, now that we have our full gear, we have our full buffs from the stream prior, right? We're ready to go. So what's one other thing that can get done? Is there anything else that can get done before we start not just doing bosses, but leveling up, maybe getting a few more tadpoles, right? So we are beautiful sitting at level 9, by the way. So even though this is not our last level of rogue, we're doing very well for what we have. So the smartest thing, in my opinion, to do is, do you have enough potions of invis right here? Okay, potions of invis are very important because you've seen already sometimes bad stealth checks, or it's just harder because when you have stealth checks in honor mode, it's harder for the checks, and they start getting harder and harder for each check you go through per scenario or thing, right? We want to go through each and every vendor every single time. Now, we didn't get to every vendor yet. We're going to go get a waypoint now. Our waypoint at... we're going to go to the lower city. Okay, now we're going to just make our way out of the hotel for once.
Here we go.
Let's just check this area out. Look at this. Look at this.
Should all be running.
Bloody signet, all sorts of things. Map of murder. Notes. It's just extra stuff you can do if you're wanting to. But anyways, the map of murder. Okay. We can go up the ladder if you want. There's just a nice rooftop up here. There's stuff on the ground, burlap sack, etc., etc. Anyways, so let's make our way over this way, in this direction, so we can get the lower city waypoint, and have other vendors readily available. Now, actually, I was going to say there should be bird's nest. There are loose planks on certain floors, on certain rooftops, excuse me, that you can discover. And again, there's earlier quests to get done for extra XP, though it's not mandatory. It's free. It's free XP, man. So don't miss out. And I'm gonna go over all of the other items we want to kind of acquire and accumulate. Like on this table, there's so many. On this table, there are so many arrows of many targets. There's a way to get them, and we'll do it again on this video, but but we'll do it in a little while. This vendor you don't need. This vendor can carry things that you would possibly want. So always check this vendor. Beast slaying, construct slaying, who knows? Arrow of darkness, we have at least one of them. Humanoid slaying, this is important to get, right? Arrow many targets, you want to have like 2 lightning with you, it's nice. One of these is always nice to carry with you, but it's not necessary, but it's nice. It can fix some issues. Monstrosity, up to you, depending on what you want. Otherwise, for gear itself, there's nothing to get for gear off of this vendor. And I'll come back and do all vendors a little bit later on here. But I wanted to, and I don't want to have to go through each and every vendor online, right, and waste people's times. But between every, I was going to say rest and long rest, every level up from now on, because we're not going to long rest, and we go here and click trade. Now, there are a few items here that are, to me, are very important, and let's see if they have them. So it doesn't hurt for chain lightning for fun, especially for the Vicona fight. Scroll of daggers, that's fine too. False life is nice. greater invises, stock up on them. Never cut yourself short on greater invis scrolls, especially for boss fights. These are big, these are huge, as well as regular invis. Because with scroll of greater invisibility, typically you're never going to get the drop on them, but you're going to get a lot of attacks off, typically, as long as you pass the stealth check. So always carry, whether it's a scroll or especially potions of regular invis. Another important thing to have, well, let me go back here. Hold monster. You can throw this on, like, say, Raphael and stuff. So have a couple of these going, okay? Stock up on a few of them. You don't need to go crazy, though. Like, you don't. Like, one or two of them is fine. Now, scroll of globe of invulnerability. I suggest carrying 2 at all times, just in case of an issue, especially on honor mode. I bring 2 to even 3. It's usually, I only go through 1 usually, but 2 at least for end-to-end game. When you're in High Hall and you're at the crown right before the Netherbrain, okay, that big fight where you have the dragon and all the other mind flayer ads and the tentacles right before you're at the Netherbrain, okay, that room where you have to open up the portal with our mind flayer, right? You want these. This is your lifesaver. This is your friend. This will protect not just you, but more importantly, your mind flayer friend, whether it's the Emperor or Orpheus. That's right. Opening the portal to go to the Netherbrain. So I need to let you know, this is a must. It is a non-negotiable. This is a non-negotiable. And then perfect. This is a perfect lineup for what I'm wanting people to receive here and purchase. The other one is Scroll of Firewall. Scroll of Firewall puts a wall of fire, right? Like a fortress, it's a wall of fire. This is nice. I carry 2 usually in case of a little hiccup. It's for quickness. It's for a quicker combat. Right before going to High Hall, like once you're ready to leave this Act 3, after Orin is done and Gortash are done, and you want to just say, okay, I'm ready to go to end game, you have the rats. Look, you're gonna be fine, but combat is so long. Put up a wall of fire, get your Deathstalker mantle off your character so you don't go invis, and all the rats just start coming to you, and they go through the wall of fire. It's real freaking easy, man. And then again, remove curse, and you have polymorph. You have so many things happening here. These scrolls are amazing to have, and again, these refresh. You'll have some different scrolls. Sometimes your greater invis or your globe of invulnerability, might not show up on the next time you see this vendor, but the time after, you'll have different amount of stacks. This is where you get all your scrolls, basically, almost, for the rest of the game. So don't cut this feller short. That's right, I said it like that. And then you can F around with these scrolls too. Hopefully you don't find out in a bad way, right? But you get to mess around with these. So I will be purchasing these. Another haste. Now again, this costs an action. This is not the same as a potion of speed, but it's very similar. So if you need a few of those, go for it. Whatever. Upstairs, we'll deal with upstairs a little later. And the portal, there's going to be portals. It's going to be the blue portal right here. We're going to deal with that. We're going to showcase that. And right here, okay, as you come out right here, and again, Gortash and Raphael will be killed last. You kill Gortash, oh, perfect. These still watchers will become, and those guards will become enemies. So that's why we don't go after Gortash right away. We don't eliminate him. And so we have an old friend here, a complaining wife and poor husband here, Dareth. And now Oh, that's right. We didn't give her the noble stock. We had an issue with the noble stock. However, almost each and every time, if I'm not mistaken, she will offer noble stocks here. So it really hurt us pretty bad that we didn't get the noble stock, give the noble stock to her, because those noble stocks not only refill your health to its fullest, but they remove any negative curses or anything, any negative status effect. So we do not have noble stock here, but I highly suggest you carry 2 to 3 with you, especially on honor mode. This is something, instead of popping a health potion that you need for a fight, meaning if you need to pop one, you just click your noble stock, man. It's right there. It's free. It's just click and problem solved. And I believe it is an action, not a bonus action, but double check before you use it, right? It's like, okay, this is going to be an action or bonus action. And that's important. Again, she's carrying a potion. Is that a fly instead of a speed? No, that is a speed. Again, collecting potions of speed, very important. Okay. And then I want to take, now, up here is the House of Hope. We'll get to that a little later. And that's free long rests. I'll show you in a little bit. Like I said, there were arrows of many targets between here and up here, going all the way down. There's a treasure chest up here, going this way to the left. There's a little dead end with a treasure chest. There's additional arrows of many targets there. And I will showcase on how to get that in a little while, or later on, depending. But let's take a little journey this way, okay? I want to show that there's another vendor to go to. So again, we have a vendor here, in here, with the scrolls, and then you have Dareth in here. Even if you don't have the noble stock, don't underestimate not going to her. You want to go to her. Just Dareth and not the husband. And then the other main merchant you want to visit, because there's some others around here and stuff, is in here, okay? And this is called Beehive Goods and Wares. And this guy is somebody you can also steal from, but if you do, close these doors. Okay, close the doors so you don't have a steal watcher issue happening. This guy can sell an assortment of different things. Another potion of invis. So this is where you start emptying out all the things you've sent to camp, all the scrolls you're not going to be using any longer. Otherwise, you can steal from him. Just like the other vendors we've seen earlier in Rivington, in Southspan, and then Lower City. These things right here are your main vendors. Now, there is one more. Well, there are 2 more vendors to kind of visit, but and I'm going to take you to the next vendor. Now, in here, yeah, perfect. In here is the fireworks shop, which we'll get to. But when you go in, just be all polite and everything. And what we do is buy from the vendor, from the merchant, right here, we're going to buy the 3 different stacks of fireworks he has. That's all you need, and you put it in your handy dandy notebook. Now I'm going to come right over here. See? We have our other waypoint, and this is the Hepside Strand, whatever, waypoint. Now we're going to just come back up here, because this is a quick port if you're wanting to come to the vendors here. Otherwise, you can still go to Lower City. But now I'm going to come right here, right before coming to the staircase. I am going to make sure I'm buffed up, okay, buffed up, and combat ready in case there's an issue. So I'm just going to get a leap and a guidance, but we want our guidance on because we want to pass a skill check. And we're going to talk to this dude right here. And I want to double check the dialogue.
On a half-orc's finger,
Perception, great. Okay.
We'll
do a history, whatever.
You recall.
Okay.
Stop staring.
Whatever
Stop
gives you
walking.
the best.
Last chance.
4 4 6 4 4 4 6 4. I'm doing it backwards here. and advantage. So we're going to do this. Nice. And you want to use inspiration if you fail the
Of
checks.
course.
Use your inspiration
Right,
points.
come.
That's a lot of XP. By the way, 1500. We want to come into here. This is very important to come into. This in here, the only reason, and we got an additional 500. So we just got 2000 XP just for doing this. So that's reason number 2. Reason number 1 is coming up here to this vendor, Severn, whatever. Severn. We want to talk to him.
Before you ask, I ain't got none
This
of that
guy
punk
here
to
is
say.
very important in the game because
What can I
now
do?
you have 2 of these. You see this? This is Silk Root and this is Terrazol. It's not about the Silk Root, so you want to double check these 2 pouches what their name is. But Terrazol, right here, which I will purchase right now, is basically like a speed potion. You can click a speed potion, and every time you level up or whatever, you can come to him as the vendors reset. Sometimes he'll sell a stack of none, 1, 2, 3. I don't think I don't remember. I don't think he sells a stack of 4 in here. It's been a minute. But Terrazol is going to come right over here on our hotbar, and we're going to dump it into our handy dandy notebook. So I can click a potion of speed, and I can click a Terrazol during combat. Now, so you can double up and get 2 more actions instead of just 1 from a potion of speed. The thing with Terrazol, though, is when you're in combat, you see I can click it right now. It won't gray out when you click it. You can click it again and again. Here's the issue. You click it twice in combat while it's still using the effect, you're going to go lethargic immediately. Okay, so you just pair it with the potion of speed, and you end your lethargic, and then you can do it again. Okay, so that's how Terrazol works. It's just basically like another potion of speed, giving you another action. Very, very, very important to have. Sorry. So that is this is a very important vendor, and yeah, sorry. There's many things to do in here, but I choose not to F around in here. Now over here, whoop, we don't want to click steal things. Over here is another door that you can go in and out. Usually you come from the other side, but we do it this way. We enter where we came from. Okay, so the Hep side strand, whatever, is where you come from. Okay, and use this entrance. Now, with that said, coming down here, you will go into a fight. And let's not do that yet. Not that there's an issue with it, because we can do any of these things right now. Be careful with this building. Let's actually see if we get a check to open the door. So
Still in control.
it'd be nice to indicate if we can come in here the proper way. Hey, we got it. Cool. And now, again, this is red. We want to make sure that there's no steel watchers coming through or anything like that. We don't want to have any combat going on.
Street.
Okay. Another thing we can do. Where are you? Trying to see. Was that the only way in? I do keep forgetting about that.
I will cure.
I thought there was another way in. No kidding. Oh, there we go. Right here. Here's the other way in. Now, the best way to go is through here. Okay. And you have a little chain quest to do if you're choosing to. It's a lot of necrotic and undead stuff. And, you know, things can go really great or horribly wrong. You want to be real careful. A lot of great XP in here. Now, we want to go... Nope, we're good where we're at. Let's get our feather fall on. I'm just going to show a few things around here.
At least things have stayed in.
And Volo, remember Volo, somebody kidnapped him, and he is going to be exploded if we don't handle the situation eventually, once we get to that area by the docks. Want to be real careful. when we want to actually do that little engagement area and not, one, get ourselves blown up, and number two, get deleted by the Steel Watchers. Steel Watchers, however, are amazing XP over here. And I believe it's in here is the quest with Auntie Ethel. So we can defeat the hag again. It's you don't get another hag hair out of it. But I just wanted to explain that. But over here are a lot of Steel Watchers and alarms. There's a boat right here. You want to be stupid careful not to come up here unless you are crouched and you also pass a check. Otherwise, do not go to this boat, especially up here. Okay, you'll get deleted. You'll usually get deleted if you don't know what you're doing, and I don't mess with it because it will delete you. It will delete you. It'll delete me. um, in this building, we can come inside from up here and do some combat. It's real quick and easy. Now, coming over here on this ship, is it this ship? I believe. Let me double check here. Yeah, it'll be this ship to where the Steel Watchers won't let you go on there. They don't want you on there. But there's tadpoles, I believe, right here, is it? Yeah. We can crouch. Actually, give me just a moment. I'll be back. Okay, sorry about that. Anyways, so basically, real quick, those vendors are the ones you want to go to and whatnot, and we're gonna go ahead and do those in just a little bit. But what we want to do is try to go to the Steel Watchers, or not the Steel Watchers necessarily, but loot. Okay, that's hilarious. Let's. You know what? I'm curious about something. I always forget about this up here of what's in it exactly. So let's come right up here.
On my way. Can't risk being in open view.
Wow. Really? Oh.
Never
Oh.
wanted the easy path.
Okay, whatever. Again, if you don't have full HP, even though it's 71 out of 72 for me, you can always go back to Rivington and automatically come back here and whatnot. And right here, or is it right here, is a waypoint, but we want to be careful. Oh, it's right here, duh. Is a waypoint, but we want to be careful because there's an event about to happen here, and we need to be really stupid careful. Hey, Decoder. Okay, is this the 3 assassin, 5 gloom, 3 fighter build? Close, close. It is the 5 ranger. Then you go 4 into rogue assassin. So it is Gloomstalker assassin, by the way. But you go 5 ranger, 4 rogue, 2 fighter, last level back into rogue for uncanny dodge.
Still breathing. Despite everything.
Oh wait, I can't count. Yes, yeah, no problem. All good.
Mind never quiet.
But we're gonna see if we can. This I don't remember if I can do it like this or not. I'm gonna try to sneak jump right into the ship right here. Because right here, if I'm not mistaken, is where the ooh. Okay, so it'll be a greater invis we can use. But I believe it's this. Is it that crate? Yeah, I think it's this right here with a check. And you get like, I don't know, 12 space gummies or something like that. All these tadpoles. It's ridiculous to finish up your tadpoles. So it's up to you if you want them. We can go ahead and give it a whirl. So I'm going to use a scroll of greater invis here in just a second. I'll get to chat in just 1 second here. And we're going to pop a guidance. Okay, we want to make sure our checks are really good and clean. Put our combat boots on just in case there's an issue. I'm going to click a scroll of greater invis. And I'm going to jump right over here immediately. Okay, failed on the investigation. Okay. Right here we have all the illithids. We're going to take all those and we're going to go straight to camp. Straight to camp. Hey all, Greeks and Dragons. Decoder, can I see the itemization? I'm just curious, thinking I'm about to do my own solo honor run soon. Sure. Are you talking about gear or what? Now, I recommended earlier in this video, I have dual Dolor Almuses, right? And that's for most of our combat. But as you, like, say I got in combat with those Steel Watchers, I can pop an invis and get the heck out of there, right? That's why I say carry invis on you, especially potions, because they're used as a bonus action versus action. So if you want to try to destroy things with an action, say, okay, do I dread ambush or hide, or should I just pop a potion of invis? Pop the invis if you need to. Anyways, we just picked up six of them, and we can just throw them where we would like. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we are maxed out. There are no more we need. we are done with Illithid powers. Absolutely done with them. So this is perfect. And then I'll show you later on how to two-shot, more likely than not, our Dragon Onsor. We'll do that too. But again, if you need to visit all the vendors, like I stated earlier, go for it. Make sure you have the Terrazol. If anybody has any questions, feel free to ask me. I can go back over these things. But again, regular invises are very important as well. It'll get you out of that issue right there, because scrolls cost an action, the potions cost a bonus action. Ideally, you want to use a bonus action if there's an oh shit moment, right? To get out of combat and leave if you can. So again, visiting all these vendors, between level ups and whatnot, this is where I take everything from camp, right? Including all the scrolls that we have brought with us, and getting rid of all them, vendoring them. Not every single one, but we keep the important ones, like I've stressed. But otherwise, we get rid of everything else and buy what we need, and then buy more fun things if we would like. Are you using the Deathstalker Mantle in Act 3? Almost every part of it, yes. Absolutely. We want... Act 3 can still bite you, on honor mode. Especially with the stealth checks going on. There's times to turn Sharpshooter all in on and off still. Usually you keep it on, but there's some things where we just keep it off, or we'll decide during combat what's our percentage to hit them, right? So I keep mine off for more of a guaranteed hit for the moment, but as we get into combat, it's like, okay, let's see the difference here, and then you find out. And there's a lot of moving parts to my channel lately. I relabeled my name on it, right? If people have noticed, and I'm going to be taking a lot of different things off my channel and putting it on a different channel, but this one here is for the gaming section, so no worries there. No worries there. So we went to camp. I'm not going to leave camp the way we came in. We're going to go all the way back to Rivington here in just a moment. And we're going to visit each and every vendor that we haven't visited. We're going to go through every vendor. We're going to steal from vendors, and only certain vendors, not all. Otherwise, we just purchase from them. And this is the part of the act, or part of the run each time you level up, or say if you want to get a hireling to level them up so you have a vendor reset. Because we're no longer long resting. We're going to receive our free long rests at the House of Hope a little bit later on. But once we have, we have our statue buff right here. And then we have our Rapture. Once we have that, we do not want to get rid of it. We end our Rapture buff when we go to actual end game, that point of no return, after killing Orin and Gortash, the key elements to progress to the ending of Baldur's Gate. Did you miss the Hag's Hair? Yes, I didn't get the Hag's Hair. Ethel, Auntie Ethel, I actually forgot this time around. I like, truthfully, honestly, but my last run I chose not to. This run I was going to on stream, but I forgot. But Auntie Ethel, very difficult on honor mode, because not only can she really wipe you hard, I'm not worried about killing her, I'm worried about not killing her, because you need to get her at that 30% or below marker without killing her, to receive the Hag's Hair. And it's a bit of a number crunch, right? So yeah. that's what happened. But I've killed her on stream plenty of times for this. It's just I didn't this time. I'm going to do the boring stuff right now, and this guy's just to level up to reset vendors here. I'm going to get a lot of these things. There we go. And vendor them. Vendor. So let's see here. Pick up. Okay, that should do the trick for the moment. I don't want to get too encumbered here. Are you using shovel for surprise rounds? Because I really never succeeded on getting them consistently otherwise. No, the best way to we'll go through that here in a minute on surprise rounds. The best way to get surprise rounds, people think you have to be invisible for it. No, as a matter of fact, attacking while invisible doesn't give you a surprise round. What gets you the surprise round is being crouched and getting the drop on them. Even if you, whether you're invisible or not, being invisible helps, right? But you have to be crouched, and if you're close enough to trigger that surprise round, right? That distance, you're going to get surprise round on them almost like every single time. There's a few exceptions. The hyenas are bugged, if I'm not mistaken, to this day. They're never going to fix that in Act 1, where the hyena cave is, where you get the caravan strongbox for your Titan string bow. They can be surprised, but typically, no matter what, they're really never surprised. It's nasty. So you want to be careful with that, of course. That's fine for now. Let's go to vendor number 1. I try, but sometimes it just wouldn't give me the stealth check, and I pass it. Enemy would search me instead of So I make sure that my stealth is high up. I never mess with my stealth. I only put points into stealth for character creation and whatnot. I never get rid of that. I will get rid of sleight of hand later on when I'm able to choose. I'll take some stuff out of sleight of hand. Here. So sleight of hand would have been what? 9 or 12? Or no, I'm sorry, 12. But I took that out and I put it into acrobatics, if I'm not mistaken, or persuasion, one or the other. I'm sorry, I forgot which order I have it in. I just know when I see it. I did it on stream already earlier, but we'll be okay with sleight of hand on the vendors. If we get caught, we pop an invis, no big deal. You know, you get out of there and port to the next area and then come back, and you're good to go. And you can pickpocket the same vendor. Stealth is very important, though. The inside check is very important to have for your rapture. Other than that, perception and performance are very important in this game. Let's see here. Athletics. I throw in athletics, obviously. And that's it. Those are my things. But early game, I have sleight of hand and stealth. And then when I'm able to choose it, I take one out of sleight of hand. And, you know, I keep everything possible in stealth because that's huge for us, right?
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Matter of fact, here in just a second, we'll do combat right here. But let me go to this vendor, right? Since we have stuff to vendor. And again, any questions, let me know. No big deal. He's still charmed, man. He's still charmed.
Back again.
It's like it doesn't go away unless I'm around. It starts finally ticking down. We did miss the check on that extra loot. Okay, 44. We'll go ahead and just sell our gold for that one. No big deal. And then quickest way to do this, back to Rivington and then jump to the left where the circus is. Boom. We don't have Featherfall, so let's get our boots back for Featherfall and jump down here. And go to, is it Poppers? I forgot his name. And we'll do the thing over here too. We'll do the clowns. We'll do the whole thing.
I have something to ask.
Does he sell anything you would have wanted with the extra loot? I always forget about that one, but I think the answer is yes, because I think additional arrows and stuff open up with him. But otherwise, he does sell like good loots, but not for gear. Like we have our gear from the Murder Tribunal and the fight prior to that with Dolar to get that additional Dolaramus, or our first one. So We're going to collect just a few of these arrows here. I don't get too many, but this is more than enough. And again, for Act 3, we want to have a Cloud Giant Strength being used and one more for Endgame. Okay? So we want to carry one with us and put it in our handy-dandy notebook. So, yeah. And so 154, 152, really. There we go.
Bye-bye.
We're going to just fly around the gate. We're going to go to our other vendor here.
The Absolute's army on its way. Not a chance.
Jimmy, I'm scary.
She's she's like the nicest and only nice vendor in the entire game. It's kind of funny.
Back again.
Yet the ugly one.
Want a dagger? Or a bow?
All right, so
Need a spear?
arrows, arrows, arrows. You want one of each arrow, including interference. If you don't have one, we picked it up earlier. We never used it, so we're good to go. Now, beast slaying. If you want to take one, go for it. It doesn't hurt. Construct slaying, monstrosity, go for it. Aberration, go for it. Undead, Cazador, right? Humanoid, Gortash. Fiend slaying, Raphael. These kind of things. Arrow of many targets is a huge importance in my humble opinion. And even one of these. Smoke powder, if you want to get one, grab one, but they're stupid expensive typically, but they're not that expensive today. So, come through here, sell a lot of these things. Boom, 1,300. Let's see let's see here. We really don't have too many of those. We'll grab that. No, we won't. That's just BS. We don't need. So. 730 something. We'll take some of the gold. A little bit lazy today. Do we want to do a monstrosity? Nah, not yet. 99 potion. Oh, that's easy. Volo earlier. In Act 1, we did the Volo stealing, right? Because the goal was to steal from Volo so we can afford our gear between Act 1 and 2. And that's why we have that. Otherwise, we were practically broke. When you get your Act 2 gear, you should be practically broke. It's kind of funny, really. So let's go to South Span real quick. But as you start getting more things in the game and sending it to camp, you start reaccumulating money. Now in here, this vendor is a really big hit and miss, but it's always good to check Traveler Grishka.
Look at you. Exhausted.
They just stacked to 99. I had
Give
more
that
of them.
ill-mated temple a wide berth. Rude buggers. Certainly not bringing my trade there again.
Same thing with potions of healing. I had potions of healing in there too that are like a stack of 99 and a couple more in the bank. So I just don't carry all of them with me because it still weighs you down. So flying, don't need that. We have flying from Elithid. We need nothing from her. Again, she's a huge hit and miss, but sometimes it's like, oh, cool, I'll buy that from you.
In a brothel.
Listen, it's got private rooms.
So we didn't really get anything from these vendors here. We went practically straight for the our buffs, our 2 buffs in Act 3, and our best in slot gear. Like, we went immediately.
Yes, darling.
So we come over here, and the best thing to do for this vendor and the one upstairs, you talk to him, and depending on what he has, right? If you want to do a quick buyout, go for it. Sell your stuff. Who cares? Nobody cares. Now, you do still want to save, I think, like 500 gold for the fireworks, if you want to get the fireworks, which we can still get. So a lot of arrows here. It looks like I'm going to be stealing from him on purpose. If you want to do the smoke powder stuff, you can do that. Again, your first stack, you need to whether you get rid of or use it in a different way, that's fine. But the stacks after this, you can actually do the method of throwing the smoke powder bombs from the ground and causing further, bigger damage. So why not? We can have fun with that. Oil of accuracy is always nice to have. Potion right here. Like all these things. Construct if you want to use, go for it. Elemental. Fiend slaying. We have 2 of them for Raphael right there. I mean, yeah, Raphael. This one here is for Gortash, the humanoid slaying. Really wonderful. And you want to bring 1 greater invis to Raphael and 2 potions of regular invis to Raphael. So you can just get out of there when it's time. Beast slaying, go for it if you want. It all depends how you want to play. It's your style. You want more ice arrows so they can slip and fall? Go for it. That's what this is about. But I just wanted to kind of show that off right there. So we're not going to steal yet from them. We're just going to take some of this crap and get rid of it, man. Just get rid of it. Add item 498, sure. So we'll go ahead and take a humanoid, 503, fiend. Here, let's just do this. From here to here. Yeah, we're going to wind up using all those there. Jeez. Okay, yeah, we don't need to spend that much. We don't need to spend that much. Let's take this one off. 2,000. 1,300. We'll take some of the gold. No big deal. Alright, we're going to leave here. We're going to go upstairs now. And I will showcase stealing. I just wanted to get rid of some of that crap we have. So we'll just steal upstairs real quick. But we'll see what he has first. So you know before you steal instead of just waiting and trying to figure it out. Come on, dude. Let's go. There we go.
Now you've just sampled some of Baldur's Gate's finest.
Oh, nice. Cloud Giant. We want that. So we'll steal that from him. So we have a Cloud Giant. We have an Invis. And we'll get the bombs. So those are the 3 things we're going to be taking from him. So again, Cloud Giant, Invis, and Smoke Powder, right? Oh, whoops.
Everything alchemic.
There we go. Just come right behind him. We're going to pop Guidance. We're going to put on our Smuggler's Ring and our Gloves of Thievery. And we're just going to crouch right behind him. So we're going to get that. We're going to get that. And where's the other one? Whoops. Smoke Powder. Problem solved. And we're going to go right here. Oops, sorry. South span. Boom. Port anywhere you want. Go to camp, whatever it is. Now you're out. You have nothing to worry about. And that's how you do it. You get caught, no big deal. Pop the potion of invis. Just don't attack them, right? You can knock them out, but you want to be really stupid careful on that. I'd rather not knock a vendor out here. Yeah. So now that we have that, we'll port to Lower City. And again, we need to go to the House of Hope eventually soon. But our Dragon Born, whatever it is, I don't remember what they're called, vendor in Rivington, the nice little lady vendor, you can steal from her. You can steal from these 2 vendors that we just went to here. Lower City, you don't want to steal from those there, but the one further down the road, that would be down here, right in there, a little further in. That one you can steal from. Just shut the damn door. That sucks if you don't shut the door.
This way before?
So let's come over here to this vendor. And these we don't steal from. Too much BS going on. It's not worth it, and it's not worth popping a scroll of greater invis to steal. That would be just really dumb, in my opinion. So what do we have here? Beast, construct. We'll take that. I mean, we might use it. We'll see. We have some arrows of darkness. We're good. Humanoid. Many targets. We only take the necessities from these vendors because we can't steal from them, and we want to just be careful on what we're spending and not spending on them. 1652. No, we don't want to do that. We'll do this. 630. That's fine. We'll take lightning arrow. We'll do that. Those are nice to have. We can take one of these for fun later, but not now. So boom, boom. All right. I want to be real careful. We do want to save our actual gold spending, to be honest, besides, like, say, the fireworks, right? Here, this is where, you know, you don't want to steal from this guy unless you absolutely have to with a greater invis. And it is on honor mode, so you don't want to really fudge that up. The invulnerability, huge. So let's see what everything's worth here. What can we do here? Okay, 1600, whatever. That's gonna be a lot, though. We're gonna purchase these greater invises. Can we just grab these? Not yet. Yes, we can. Now this, I don't know if it's in order or not. We'll find out here shortly. No. So all the scrolls that don't pertain to us, now we can go ahead and sell a lot of them. First aid, no, we'll keep that. We'll go through from here to here. I'm gonna just drop that in. Blur we'll keep, not that we're gonna really need many of them. Send to camp. Oh, I meant to add item. Okay, we can fix that later. Is this blindness? Charm. We'll keep the charm for certain roles or whatnot. Never know. Invis. We can purchase all that. Again, chain lightning is fun to have, but I wait on that. I would wait on that. Scroll of invis, why not? Go for it. And then this right here. You want two of these, and that's a perfect stack. One is for backup, the other one you don't need, but it all depends. It all depends. Hold monster, if you don't have one, grab one. We grabbed some earlier, I think we have two. Total value is 3,600, so let's get rid of this nasty crap. Let's get rid of the animal speaking. I think we have like two in here or something like that. Wizard oil. Oh yeah, can't get rid of that. Alright, 36 offer value, so they're going to give me money. Perfect. Is this all we need from him? It looks like it. Okay, cool. So, again, this guy you want to purchase things from, so you don't want to waste all your money. And again, we'll revisit Dareth. I forgot what she has. I think she just has a speed potion, but if you turned in the noble stock to her in Act 1 in the Underdark, she will sell noble stocks to you. I suggest get two of them. One for here in Act 3 if you need it, otherwise you accumulate more from her, or purchase more. And one for High Hall if you really need it. I don't think you should, and it'll kind of mess up your rotation. But it's there. It's there for a big whoopsie, and it'll definitely be a big whoopsie in your rotation, but it's there if you need it. Again, it heals you to full health, and it gets rid of all negative status effects, no matter what it is. Cursed or what it paralyzed, it doesn't matter. So we visited those vendors, and we're going to come here to our other vendor. Oh, what am I doing? Here, let's go here. And we'll steal from him this time. We'll steal from our vendor. And after this vendor, we'll hit up the fireworks stand. And again, the vendor in fireworks stand, we can kill those people. It's great XP. But first, what we want to do, and now we're going to need to shut these doors, by the way, if we're going to steal from them. But the fireworks vendor, those 3 stacks of fireworks, separate stacks, you want to purchase from them, and that's all you need to do. We're going to pop a guidance here, okay? And we're going to get right behind him and crouch, just like Bolo. Actually, I should have seen what he carried first. Smoke powder. There we go. Is that it? Bruh, really? That's it? Damn. We don't want to steal his money. We don't need that. And now let's go to the Hepside Strand, excuse me, which is close by. Okay. And we're going to come up here into the fireworks area. Prepare for combat. You're not going to need to, but you can prepare for it in case there's an issue. 9 out of 10, you're not going to have an issue at all. But in case accidents happen, this is can become hostile later on. But let's talk to this vendor here.
You feel
I have a special
Bottom left, we trade.
just for you.
Might as well just get that bad boy. Whoops. And these fireworks here, this one, and this one. That's what you want to have here. 1,200 juice. Okay. I forgot honor mode costs more gold. So that's fine with us. Here, we will take these scrolls and just drop them here. Being careful not to sell, like, say, greater invis. Oh. I'll do that. We'll keep the grease. The gust of wind. We don't need that. Haste will keep monster. We have 1. Okay, I wish I had 2. Hold person. I'm gonna get rid of like half of them or something like that. Let's see here. Lightning bolt. Magic missile. We don't need magic missile really anymore. Let's sell 2 of them. And then what is this? Mirror image. We'll sell half of them. We can either have fun or say, oh, you know what? This will be a good fight to use it, right? Stuff like that. There's some fights that are a little bit more difficult than others, right? And it just depends how you want to play. You have to enjoy what you're doing. So there we go. Scroll of seeing. Don't need that. All right, we have that comparison, and we'll take some sickness on them. 3 remove curses should be just fine for the rest of the game easily. 1224, 1245, stinking cloud, and we'll get them. Boom. There we go. And that's all we need from him.
Perhaps next.
And the way we can kill these guys, keep that door shut, remember to close that door, is to get them from this angle. Well, you have to be up on the rooftop, but we'll get to that a little bit later. Otherwise, we hit up every vendor, and we can reconsolidate the things we have, the things we want to keep. Yep, all these things go in our handy-dandy notebook. The smoke powder bomb will not. These are ones that will blow up if we throw them from the ground, but we can still use these if we want. So we're just going to keep it right here. Otherwise, the ones we throw from the ground will go into the book. That's how I do it. It's to separate knowing what is dangerous or not for the smoke powder bombs. That's just how I set it up. Okay. All right, let's start at the beginning now. Let's get a little bit more XP. We're going to go to Rivington. Actually, you know what? We're going to go to Lower City because we're going to get a lot of XP in the Cazador dungeon. We can wait to do Cazador till we're a little bit higher on the level. He does stink when it comes to killing him. Not necessarily him, but him and his ads, trying to one-turn his ads. It'll be a couple of invis potions, right? If that's going to be the case. We need to count them and reconsolidate them right here. So we know what we have and what we don't have. Anyways, make sure we have all of our combat gear on. You can choose between the double Doloramus versus the Adamantite shield. So the best thing we can do is say, screw the dialogue over here, right? And we can just go straight into combat, straight into it. So guidance, again, it's a concentration spell, which gives us more DPS on our strange conduit ring. So I'm going to take a jump. Come up here.
Make an exception. As long as you stop
over. Whoops. I choked on that one. Hold on.
Refugees for hire. Catchy, right? There is so much wrong with
What if this guy gets in combat? No, that citizen doesn't get in combat. Right here. Alright, we're going to pop one more of those. We're going to get our DPS boots on. We're going to pop our guidance. Come over here. And with our ballast armor, we want to get in close range. And boom!
You sort of.
Surprised. See that? Surprised. That's how you surprise. You have to be crouched. That's all it is. And then you attack. And that's how you trigger your surprise round. And when an enemy hasn't attacked or is in surprise mode, we get a lot more buffs for our DPS that are coming up here. Okay? So, actually, let's have a little fun. Let's do this bad boy right here. Boom.
Death won't take me yet.
Oh man. Yeah, this is just nasty. And there could have been better DPS if I was closer with my ballast armor. So this is big. Now I want to be a little careful here. What do we have? 91 HP. Well, they are surprised, so let's move up a little bit.
I'll catch a break.
Okay. This guy isn't. Oh, I just realized this guy is not. Okay, what do we have here? What is he? Extra attack. Ooh, that's nasty. That's nasty. Strength +7. Okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's nasty. And we have no movement. We fudged that. But we'll be okay. We should be okay. Yeah, that's stupid to do. Can we even... Let's see here. Let's split these. 3. Throw. Yeah, that's not good. And again, I didn't put sharpshooter all in, anything on yet. So the smartest thing to do, since we did have a little mess up, I didn't realize this guy wasn't surprised. Invis, right there. That's the smartest thing you can do. Now, if he was surprised, I just click and turn. That's simple. Now, watch this. I'm going to click crouch immediately and pop it on him. Boom. There we go. Oh, he doesn't get surprised. Oh, okay, okay. The DPS on this is just ridiculous. Look at that. He had 113 health with a regular arrow, and we brought him down to 32, and he still doesn't have Aura of Murder on him. Now he does. Bang. What was that? 75, 6, 28. That's just nasty. And imagine if it was double damage. You get double all the way through, and 70 is a small number. Actually, 70 is a small number on our piercing damage. So we did pretty damn good with that. And we are gaining XP. Now the strange ox, remember that strange ox? We're just gonna fix that issue right there.
Something good here, I hope.
Nothing. Okay.
Light on my feet.
Come over here. And to heck with these guys. Get some XP. 7, 7. Ah, that's fine. Who cares? Bang. Bang. It's an XP. Okay, cool. So now we're going to go do 2 combats over here. One with the dinosaurs. Yep, the dinosaurs. And then the other one with the clowns. So we're going to just take fly and come right through here. gonna jump towards the genie.
In it.
Come over here, and we're gonna get our gloves of thievery on, and stealing, guidance. Come behind the genie, crouch, pickpocket his ring.
Glue and optimism are
Okay.
holding this thing together.
Come over here. Uncrouch. Now we'll talk to him. And we'll roll and spin the wheel.
Approach!
Actually, we messed that up. We should have gotten our gear on. But we'll be okay.
Yet spin!
I'd like to spin the wheel.
You thief! You cheated!
How does it feel, sucker? Now, we're going to crouch immediately.
Damn that Ginny.
We're going to get our gear on, because I messed that up pretty quickly. Alright, now we have combat gear on.
Softer than a whisper. Have to keep going.
Got him. There we go. And again, we have our Dolaramus on, so we want to be careful. This is all about the XP, and then we'll loot some stuff here in a moment.
Friendly looking shadow.
Problem solved. It's kind of funny.
Alright. Time to skulk about.
There we go.
Made me your enemy.
This guy comes through. Follow him. Follow him. Boom. Oop. Okay. Fair enough. Boom. And boom. That's without our guidance stuff on. We want to go ahead and be careful here with this dude.
Don't want to draw any attention.
Can I make it over here? I can. And we're crouched as we jumped. Okay.
Hope you're
Want to be real careful here. Oh, really? Okay, we can do that. We can do that. We can do that. Come on, jump. Come on, let's go. All right, and they're surprised. So that's great. Problem solved there. See how fast we kill things now because of our gear? It's just disgusting. It's absolutely ridiculous. So I'm going to get the webcam off for the moment, so it's just a bigger screen. There we go. And we can come in here and see what's on the ground if we want to pick some stuff up. There's an ice arrow.
Open up.
I forgot if he has anything. He does. We'll take the 2 scrolls. I'll read the book. I forgot what's in there. I'm going to pop a guidance,
Thing hurts.
and I'm going to crouch and jump right up here.
Can't risk
Crouch.
being in open view.
And jump. And I'm going to attack immediately. And not only will they be surprised, there we go, but we'll have Aura Murder on, and it's a one-shot. It's that easy. It's really that easy. So, Feather Fall. I think we have one more enemy, if not 2 more enemies, and we're done here in this area. And there's a legendary right here that drops. Or maybe I know it's just one more possibly that we have to kill. The heck? Oh. Whatever.
Everything is clear.
I'm gonna check up here, I forget.
Alright. Time to skulk about.
Nothing? Okay, that's it? Okay. I miscalculated. That's fine. I don't mind miscalculating when there's less enemies than I think. And right here in this treasure chest is a legendary, so might as well get Gloves of Thievery on. This. So we did Guidance, Gloves of Thievery, and our ring that helps us lockpick. This should be an easy roll. There we go. The only uneasy rolls are Gauntlet of Shar, I swear. It's just ridiculous. So this right here is our other legendary. We'll just go ahead and pick it up. It'll sell pretty well. And we can just pour it out, do whatever we want. Genie's gone. So the next thing we'll do
Ready.
is the clowns. Now this here can be easy or hard. So what I would suggest is if somebody wants, and I'll just go ahead and do this as if somebody's watching to want to do it this way. There's a small difference in DPS, but nothing crazy. So I'm going to put this Adamantite shield on. And again, we have Reeling, we have Prone, we have that they can't attack us, and it's still +2 to armor, which our AC just went up from 18 to... actually, hold on a minute. Is it between 18 and 20? Yeah, 18 and 20. For some reason, I thought, whatever, something changed. But we're going to get our DPS on here. We're going to get our Enhanced Leap. Get our Strange Conduit ring back on. Or actually, free action. We'll do that. So we don't need guidance, actually. And jump over... Yeah, we'll just jump over here. Now, I prefer to get the drop on the clown if we can.
Maybe I should. No.
Clown's ugly.
This is good.
Just a wee bit.
You've set foot
I
in a
forgot to crouch.
restricted area. A swift exit may be in order.
I did mess that up. We will attack. We will attack on purpose. Okay. For a murder. Problem solved there. Now, let's see. 95%. We'll keep that on. And I have to get this this phone call. Very important. I will be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Very important phone call I had to take. So let's see here. We're gonna knock this dude out, or should we? What's smarter? Let's go ahead and get this guy. We're not invis yet. Okay, that should do it. Ooh, didn't work. Ooh. Okay, so again, we have an invis potion we can use. We can crouch it possibly and see what we can do. So what I'll do is I'll hold in shift to see what is my area and my range of not being seen. That's kind of unwise to do. Yeah, we can't go through there. Can we come over here instead of wasting a potion? Nope, we're gonna wind up wasting a potion, and this, this guy can hurt a bit. So clown face paint. With you're unaffected by hideous laughter. I think that's funny that they have that he's immune to this because it's a clown and it's hideous laughter. So it's kind of cool. And again, he's a monstrosity. So if you have a monstrosity arrow, use that monstrosity slaying arrow on him. It doesn't hurt. Grim irony. Whenever this weapon lands a critical hit, both the target and attacker have to succeed. Well, we're not going to get critted. Okay, we have our shield on, so we're going to be okay there. Let's see here. Ranged attacks have disadvantage against this creature. That's why it takes just a little longer for him to die down, per se. Let's see. Morphic ambush. So no legendary actions compared to other bosses or other mini bosses. I do wish that here they did give a legendary action to him, the clown, because that would be so cool. I mean, especially it's a clown, right? I mean, I know it's like, well, we want to survive. Well, yeah, but it would be pretty cool if he had a legendary action. I mean, a clown with a legendary action would be kind of funny. I don't know what you guys think. Can multi-attack if the target is ambushed. So, is what it is. But we're going to pop the invis right here and end turn. Now, poor crowd, I believe. I believe they may attack the crowd. Yeah. It's kind of sad. But it also, they have low health. They're not going to give us any HP, really good XP. But it'll be nice now that we can get the drop on them. You see where I'm going with this? What I should have done is crouch and then jump. And I'm really good at crouching and then jumping. It's just, I wasn't thinking. I was trying to explain this video a little bit. And it just happens. It is what it is. But the clown is important to take out. Very important to take out. So we'll just go ahead and use this bad boy. Yeah, this bad boy. No? Okay. Maybe we'll go and visit with this. Nope, not today. That kind of blows. Can I still can't do anything with this, which really sucks. So I don't want to, but we're going to pop another potion of invis. I'm going to step up here just a little bit more. But if we were up here while we crouched and we got the drop on him, there wouldn't be this issue. But like, again, accidents or whatnot, bad dice roll can happen, and being in an honor mode, you want to make sure you have some of these invis. You never know what can happen. And we don't want to get critted, so that's why it's a good thing that we have the shield on, right? $77. Let's see here. We should have put this on. We should have put our strange conduit ring on for this. But it is what it is. So let's end the clown if we can. Close, but that sucks again. And again, I have more invis potions. They're just not stacked together, and that's what the vendors are for. Not that we want to live like this, But again, stuff like this happens, and sometimes it requires more than just one invis potion to make sure you're okay, especially with certain attacks. That's why examining enemies is important. You know, I can't remember every enemy in this game, but there are a lot that it's like, wait a minute, what does this enemy do again? Is it this or this? You know, or something completely unexpected. Oh, we got a druid with Shillelagh up. Look at that. That's funny. Oh, this is nasty. This got way out of hand, unfortunately. I just want that clown dead. This clown needs to die. Then just balls on in it per se, and just go straight and dash to the enemies and get to them. All right, let's end you finally. Okay. Oh, now you want to be in biz. Jump over here. And that's okay with me. We'll move up. It's only 2. Oh, there's 3 enemies. Whoops. Where are you, my friend? Oh, shoot. It happens. So we are in combat this round. Yep, I expect that. Shield blow. Pop you prone, hopefully. No, not today. Oof. But yeah, this fight isn't one to mess around with necessarily. You want to be careful with that. If there's an issue, I'll pop another invis or something. But, you know, it's not that bad. You just want to be real careful with the clown. Otherwise, this is a very entertaining fight, to be honest. We'll have to go back now and kill the other dude. Just have one left here. So how's everybody's Sunday? Ha, Monday treating them. Excuse me. I can't believe this is taking so long this time. But hey, you know, it's live. It happens in any run. And on top of that, being a little bit more careful, right? We're in honor mode. We don't want to just wipe from a frickin' clown. That's never fun, right? Let's see here. I know we can't reach them, but let's see where we can get to. Come right over here. Oh, seriously? Okay. And that's that. And we're in biz, whatever. Now we can go ahead and just loot the stuff if we want, see what's on them. I don't remember what's on most of these creatures, so.
Tempers are right.
Fum. There's Fum. Our clown. Oh, I didn't mean that. Anyways. Cool. Alright, so the next thing I want to kill... Actually, you see our HP here, 52 out of 72. Let's fix that issue. We'll just head to Lower City and then come back so it refills our health. So that's a free... that's free health right there. I do want to do 2 quick things right in Rivington. One is going to be Scratch, and then the other one is going to be the Bird. And it's just good little quick XP. It is worth it to me. Is it in dire need? No, but it's not dire to me. But it's still worth it. It's good XP. So depending on what level you are, and you know, if you need that extra XP instead of saying, "Oh, I don't want to do this fight until XYZ," or I'm just like 1 level higher. Okay, cool. Get that confidence going and get some of those side quests out of the way. Or eliminate certain people, you know? Okay, so. This, let's get a feather fall going.
is the hardest?
Destruction. The possibilities are.
And we're getting there.
Working in your
We're getting there. Oh, come on now.
Come on patrol with you later.
Not a chance. Your mother would kill me.
Guild robbers are usually decent enough.
Berserk, so what's up, dude? How you doing, B? What's crazy is I found the true horror stories from Asia, and it's always more scary than the West story. Ah, that's interesting. Care to tell me one? I mean, you don't have to type it all out, but, you know. And I'm going to be getting... So real quick, side note. Oh, I don't need to jump up there. My channel's being redone, rearranged. I'm going to have multiple channels. I'm going to have Discord coming up. A lot of different changes here shortly. I do have family coming in the end of this week. And I have some appointments tomorrow to go to as well. So between family coming in, then after they leave, between now and then, or maybe a little after then, depending on the time I have, everything will be completely done. I've been doing a lot of side things. That's why I haven't streamed them in the last 2 days. But I still wanted to say, okay, I'm still on stream. I want the ones who have been trying to watch this honor run. And I've been not dumbing it down, but going a little slower and explaining things more. So if it's your first time soloing or doing honor mode run, right? If somebody is interested in soloing, to watch the honor run is well worth it, because if anything, balanced mode on solo, which I recommend the first time, or tactician, right? Get your save scum in, to learn how to do it. And then the difference on honor mode is just, you know, your stealth checks get more difficult across the board. And then your certain enemies have, and bosses especially, have that legendary action to them. They have an additional action to them that is can be very scary depending on what's going on. So like I even did the spider boss that's unnecessary at the well in Act 1 below the blighted village. You know, I'm just trying to showcase a lot of these things. I've done the hag. I just forgot to do it this run, honestly. So what do you have to say, B? B says there's a story about a nurse that... Okay, hold on. I can't repeat some of these things. So be careful what you say. Like these words are allowed on my stream, but for me to say certain things, I'm not going to say them. There's a story about a nurse that, and killing them, with their feet. Okay, yeah, but I'm not going to use the other one, like the not adult, right, thing. I don't want to say that on stream, personally, just myself. But I still don't want those words on my stream. Not what you said, but for me to repeat them. But I'm reading it. I do want to take, actually, nothing personal, B, but I got to take that off of chat. So I'm just going to let chat disappear for a little bit. But you're good. I can hear everybody. I can see what everybody's saying. But go ahead. Now here I'm going to get my guidance on. I'm going to get my DPS ring back on anyways. There we go. And we're going to collect a quest, do the quest, and then give it right back to him. It's real quick.
You sense there's more to his anxiety than I feel missing.
Level me what's really going on.
A personal matter, nothing serious. But you can understand if people think I'm
going to track down that letter. And we'll go ahead and get Jump and Featherfall and Guidance going. We have Animal Speaking equipped. If you don't, go ahead and equip it. Actually, we need to roof this with a fly. I can use cartoon words, but you'll still understand. Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, just careful on the chat. But again, I'm going to have Discord coming up. All sorts of great things, man. It's going to be really cool.
You notice the Tressum guards a shiny ring.
What you doing here, kitty?
At its feet.
one
can even guess.
I
Pigeon
love
meat
the
is
animal
my
talking. It's so
second
funny.
favourite.
It's so good. Those
You
letters
put
are
up, but
important.
let's not get bogged down in semantics. I believe you were just leaving, weren't you?
Persuasion check.
If I find anything...
And there we go. Bundle of letters in the bird's nest. Or you know what I mean. Come back down here. Pop a feather fall. Can we unenhance leap jump? Yeah, we can. We're gonna come in here, hand in the letters, and then we're gonna come back here and take care of Scratch's little quest.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
I hate if it fails.
stumbled
Found the
across
letters
those
very
letters yet?
difficult. This is the letter you're looking for. There we go. There we go. 200 XP for that. That's still not too shabby. So understand that. I'm gonna get a guidance going here. We're gonna talk to our own, the owner of Scratch, and I'll get right with you, B. I see your story. Beg your
Which
pardon.
means you're not a dog.
I'd like to buy a dog. I think I found one of your dogs.
He's a good dog. We'd both love to see him again.
Whistle for Scratch.
This dog is property of Sword Coast Couriers.
Don't
I
raise your
can do
hand to
whatever
him.
I please.
And
He's my dog. Now get out. This is a private yard.
intimidation. I do not like them treating Scratch like crap.
Shut your mouth, Dringo.
I hear Lord Gortash abhors animal abuse. Perhaps I should report you. Use a scroll of charm for Scratch. Gotta love the dog. I don't like to hurt the animals in this game. Typically. Sometimes that squirrel in the beginning of the game, if I don't pass the check, I'll just kill it for 1 XP or something. It's kind of messed up. Now there's more quests in this area, including, well, there's like a missing shipment of toys and stuff. I forgot what it was. It's all the way to the right. But anyways, we're not going to do that. We're going to go to, let me see here. Can we go to South Span? Anything there? No, but actually, I take that back. There are some things over here we can do. Oh yeah, that's right, B. Like the story about the shaman that never left their house and made the people stay in the house, also not leave. To this day, people refuse to get close to the house. The house is still there. Wow. Yeah. I'm gonna just say it like this, and it's not in a bad way. You know, a lot of Asian folklore and tales are really deep, scary, and all that stuff. They have really good stories like that. And by the way, side note, if anybody has ever watched, whoops, I meant to come over here, American Horror Story. Oh, wait a minute. They are renewing another season finally after all these years or so. So that's pretty cool. I'm actually looking forward to that. It's supposed to be really good, by the way. Come over here, being very careful.
Something over there.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't remember that one was there. Come over here. Oh, come on now.
Looking ahead.
Bruh. Oh, really? I guess I'd have to approach it from the other end. Okay, no big deal. Let's go to South Span real quick. Make it easier this way. And again, we already tagged all the vendors, unless we level up or level up a hireling to hurry up the process. Let's come over here.
Let's go to Calm's Guts.
You know what? This is taking too long. So let's go to... Do we want to do Basilisk Gate? Do we want to... No, let's go to Lower Wall, Lower City. Berserkso says, when you're making... Oh, hold on, let me see if I can put chat back up there. Okay, cool. When you making the Discord so I can finally tell a complete and detailed story. That yes, Discord, anything can be said soon. Depending like this week or after my family leaves, there's so many moving pieces I'm doing. I have an abundant amount of YouTube channels, and one will be for gaming, one will be for the things I've been doing typically on my shorts that are not gaming. Another will be I love Italian food. I love steaks, not barbecue, steaks, and certain things with pork, certain Asian dishes I'll be cooking up. I love to cook. I love to cook. I'm very good at what I do when cooking. I'm not saying I'm better than anyone's mom or dad or whatever it is, but I will tell you that when people have had my marinara sauce, spaghetti sauce, right? For those who don't know, people say it's the best they've ever had in their life. When I cook a steak, they say the same thing with that. And I'm not trying to say I'm the best in the world, but I love food. I have passion for it. And I'll be doing cooking as well. But there's something I have to do before I can get that. I'll have the channel. I have the channel. I'm not giving it out right now. It'll be put on when it's time. But I need to acquire one more piece of equipment for that. Amongst editing my future channels coming up here. So I'll have different channels for different things. And the reason is, even though I'd love it all on one channel, it's just how viewers work and how YouTube wants to give it to your viewers for what people search for. So if I have cooking and video games, right, on one channel, YouTube, when you're searching for cooking, it's not going to... excuse me, let me digress here. Let me retract my statement or whatever. I hear that the algorithm, whatever it is, you're usually not going to get the full benefit. That's what I hear. Can I be wrong? Yes, but that's what I hear. So I want to make sure that there's a channel for each thing, and that's that. Let's do something interesting here for more arrow of many targets. So this is how I handle this situation. Okay, we have our combat gear equipped. Okay, we're gonna open this door. Okay, and very carefully, meaning it's a little tricky to F around in here. We want to kind of drag these guys here into here if we can. That's fine, whatever. Just drop them right here and cancel prior to the drop. Boom. And get in combat mode. And just wallop them. Oops. Should be killed in one hit.
Witnessed assaulting someone.
Okay, so we have an issue here. There we go. 1 and 1. Problem solved. We just need to bring him in here so nobody can see what's going on, if that makes sense. Come in here and do the same thing. Cancel it a little early. Turn-based mode immediately. And pop the dude. Boom.
You were witnessed assaulting someone.
And we do more damage, by the way, if we had our dual Stolar Armorous on. But, okay, 75%. Come here, turn that off. Boom. Oh, wow. Come on. There we go. So those are done, but we can't kill them all just yet. So you can either come up the stairs or just come over here, right? And we're going to fly right here. And we have 2 more enemies to kill. But yeah, man, you'll have... for those who don't know, Berserkso's been here from the get-go. He has been the most active, and my hat off to him. Therefore, Berserkso gets a free ride on everything for my channel, basically, per se. Ooh, this will be interesting. Let's get our... There we go. There we go. Boom, boom, and boom.
Murdered someone in view of a
We're just gonna go to attack. You can try to persuade them out of this, which I recommend doing on honor mode. but I'm doing this in case somebody fails a check. So I'm taking the low road, not the high road. I don't know which one makes more sense. Go ahead and loot this chest, and then we're going to loot all the bodies that we killed, because there are arrow of many targets. I forgot if the wooden barrel has one or not, but it's worth checking because it's a free arrow of many targets. I think there's a total of 6 or 7. Oh wow! Throughout this area. Let's try this barrel. Maybe I'm wrong. Wow. I guess I'm wrong. Okay. Or it's just down here with these guys. But there should have been arrow of many targets usually in this area. Here, let's just fly down here and make life easy. Yeah, with the algorithm, it's, you know, I don't like it. I can understand why they do it, but it's just, it doesn't, they could make it better, but the more accounts they have, you know, I would assume as a business, you know, and I can be wrong with this, but as a business, I would assume that that's the most effective, that's an effective way to show, oh, we have these many users or, you know, accounts, whatever, but it's like, well, really, it's just one. You know? So what we do here, very carefully, making sure nobody's following us and whatnot, we'll just go ahead and crouch. See, we don't have any red here. And we're going to just start getting all these arrow of many targets here. We're just going to start stealing them. 1, 2, 3.
Don't mind if I do.
4, 5, and 6. That's that. You want to steal the rest of these things? Go right on ahead. Now we have 6 more arrow of many targets. It's amazing. Since we're here, we can go straight to Cazador's dungeon. And this dungeon has so much XP. So much XP. We should hit level 10 for the dungeon alone without even going to Cazador himself. Now, in here, or soon to be, there's going to be a dialogue check. We do want to be careful and have combat gear on just in case. It'll be upstairs here as soon as we climb these stairs. As soon as we climb it. It's like, hey, surprise, how's it going?
You are intruding in the palace of
So,
Cazador's
we missed the insight check, which kind of sucks. We'll just do an intimidation since we have good numbers on that. I'm not going to charm.
She paused.
But it's always good to hold on to charm person. And if we don't reach the level, but we're so close, we'll just kill these guys later on. No big deal. We'll come right in here. Now there is loot here somewhere, or something to, whatever. Take the key. I don't know what, I forget what this is. What is this? Doesn't hurt. Okay. We're so close. One more door to go, which is right here for the dungeon, the actual dungeon. Half of the stuff won't hurt you, the other half will. And we're gonna kill practically everything. 260 getting in here, and check this out now, right?
Everything is clear.
Watch the XP. 400 for killing somebody that had 28 hit points. 400 XP. That's just, it's nasty. It's really nasty. I forgot what loot they have on them, so if it's not important, I'm not grabbing it.
If everyone else minds their business.
Wow. You're gone. Another 400 XP, just like that.
Step forward.
Nope. Don't know if that'll just come in handy or not. Rampart's door, okay. We just follow the path down, being a little careful here. Meaning, don't hug the left side yet. We're not going to go there yet. Over here. Kill her. Another 400. And we're just stacking up. Look at that. Look at that already. We're almost level 10. There's 2 little doors we want to go into here. This right here. It failed. Light this torch. And now it's open. Prepare for combat. guidance, since we have our strange conduit ring. Crouch, excuse me. I'm forgetting what the words are here. Crouch, come in the door. Barely come in. Barely come in. Perception. And whack. And this guy can hurt you pretty good, so you want to be really careful with that. Loot. We're going to take that ring.
Inscription on the ring. I don't recognize the language, though.
Come over here for the chest. Take what you want from there. Smoke powder bomb, whatever. Now we're going to come to this door. We are going to get a little bit of damage coming in. What we want to do is we'll get an enhanced leap and a fly going. And we're going to come to the door. And we're going to enter turn-based mode.
It's so weak.
Uh-huh.
There's necrotic magic at work here.
Oh, double movement cost strain. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Pick up chest. Come over here. Screw it. Just come over here. Shit hurts, dude. Shit hurts. Okay. Loot this cabinet here. We're going to read this. Very important.
I've seen this language
Okay.
before.
And now can we just
Inscribed
jump
on
out of
the
here?
Tsar's signet
Just
ring,
jump here.
I think.
Boom. And then jump over here. Okay, now we need to heal ourselves. And so you can heal yourself or you can go where you want. So with this amount, since you can't pour it out of here, that was my bad. I thought you could pour it out of here. I'm going to go ahead and just start healing real quick. So let's see what we actually have for heals. Now we have a lot of these. So you know what? We're going to just use these for now. And one more. We'll top it off. We're going to come... So excuse me. Dormitory ring. Is this the one? Or it's just upstairs? I always forget. I was confused myself. I think it's upstairs, though. Oh, we'll go ahead and annihilate this dude. Another 400 XP. Boom, there it is. A lot of secret rooms, by the way. There's a lot of invisible secret rooms. Go ahead and take that chest. All this stuff right here. I don't always read books, but sometimes I do. And again, I think it's 100 books. You get the achievement when you read 100 books or letters, a combination of them, I mean. That's how it works. Go ahead and pick up that, loot this chest. Why not? Hold monster. Perfect, perfect. We have 2 now. And we have a good potion right here, a supreme healing. And that would be that in there. Anything in the barrel? I don't know. Okay, cool. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Let's make our way back up from where we came. This is the room that damaged us. This is the room that we fought the guy in. Okay, we're going to go back up these stairs. We're going to come into this door right here. Oh wait, this is the office. Yeah, we don't need to come in here. Sorry about that. I always confuse myself. This is the door we want to come into. We want to unlock. And you want to be careful for this next room here, but we can just click the door. We have the ring. We read that book where we were getting damaged, right? That's what opens this door for us, and we want to just come back a little bit. You see all that? We want to come back. Now with this, keep your shield on for this, for not getting critted, if you choose to do so. I think it's a smart move, smart decision there. I did that a little backwards. There we go on the buffs. And we're going to just come right on in, crouched, okay? And we're going to go whack. Surprise. The whole room is surprised right here. Now we'll just take an arrow of many targets. Start just deleting things in here, if we can. We go for the big monsters, the wolves and the werewolves. And now we just have the bats. Oh, we do have a wolf up. Let's, not enough? Yeah, we've got plenty to kill. Hold on. Come here, you. There we go. We're not invis. No big deal. Let's... Oh, we're good where we're standing. Oh, and we are surprised. Otherwise, what I would do is dread ambusher, right? And then just come around the corner. Come around the corner, whatever it is. And if they're outside here, just make your way backwards in the hallway. It's real simple. So I just kind of wanted to put that out there. But since they're all surprised, I don't need to do anything. So I'm going to step up in the middle of the room a little bit more and just end turn like nothing ever happened. Let's see here. I'm a little lazy. Let's do an arrow of many targets for just that. It's kind of lame, but it is what it is. Now, I would go in here, right? And this will take you down towards Cazador, but we're not going to do Cazador right now. We are so close to level 10 right now. We are so close. We are that close. I'm going to take the hold monster. Okay, let me combine those. I'm going to take the arrows, all those arrows, and just put them in here. Take the scrolls, as usual, put them in here. And Alchemist Fire. We'll put a water in here in case we might need it, the potion. And all this is just junk, right? So take all these, and we can, excuse me, this ring can go into the book for Cazador later. I don't want to forget to do them. And we're going to just send all that to camp. Okay. Now, oh yeah, we can't pour it out of here. We have to make our way backwards a little bit. Let me see. That kind of blows. You know what? Let's open the door. I don't remember. I don't think I get XP entering this room, but okay, guess not. Now here's the elevator, but once you go down, you're stuck. And until you defeat Cazador. I don't plan on doing that. And I believe you can get out the back. There's another entrance out of Cazador's dungeon. I think you can actually escape from there, but now it's going to bring you to the sewers and everywhere else. You'll be just way out of the way for things. And that's not fun now, you know? So you'd have a lot of backtracking to do.
No traps, please.
Excuse me. I wonder what's in this pouch. I can't remember everything. I wish I could, you know? What I would like is if somebody developed a mod to where you mouse over, and maybe there is one out, but like say this vase right here, okay? And it just lists what's in there, or at least certain items you're wanting. You know, it's like, oh, I want arrow many targets, cloud giant or hill giant strength, whatever. And you flag those saying, hey, if I mouse over, is it in there to make things go faster? Or, hey, I learned something. You know, those kind of things. And know where an item is later in the future. I need to research and see if they have one of those, because it would be nice to kind of like have this partial memorization of it. We're going to go to the Hepstead Strand. Now,
Not to mention the parchment.
what I want to do is level up. And I really don't want to have to level up doing this whole fight, right? Because we're going to get our next level in Fighter. And it's going to give us the defense fighting style. So now we'll have more defense. And for bigger fights and survival, it's great to have that in Fighter, excuse me. So what would be the smartest thing to do is to visit a new area, because we're so close to leveling up. So let's try to come into here, and coming in here should level us up. Otherwise, going to the sewers. Go to the sewers. You'll get XP for entering the sewers, right? If that makes any sense. So I'm going to pop a guidance. And we're going to roll, because we have to open the door. Put the gloves of thievery on, the ring on, crouch, click wall.
Get into the door. The door does not stir.
Oh,
It will
long
not
leg door.
answer to the
Ooh.
cult's demands.
Baldrin's
Whatever
butter
this
knife.
door is waiting to hit
Long live
will
Gortash.
Gortash's name open.
Hello,
Nothing
anybody there?
responds within.
Leave. That kind of blows. Lockpick? Oh, sorry.
Into the
I meant to do
mansion's
lockpick.
faded exterior.
I thought you can lockpick this. There we go. That's what I was trying to do the whole time. Okay. I'm like, what? I'm like, I didn't know what it was. Put your DPS gear on just in case. In here, I would say ring of free action in case there's an issue. Oh, I don't need guidance. There we go. Level up. Now we'll go straight to camp. Not long resting. We're just going to go to camp. Enjoy the music. And what we're going to do now, like I stated before, is we're going to select for level 10 and 11 is fighter, and then 12 is going to go back into rogue. So our third multi-class is fighter. And then the fighting style is defense, making sure that that's selected. We have archery from earlier. Now we have defense. Now sorcerers sometimes when they do this, or wizards, but sorcerers, I prefer sorks. To me, that you can't beat that. Like 2-weapon fighting with 2 staves and stuff like that. It's really nice. But for here, we're selecting defense. You gain a +1 bonus to your armor class while wearing armor. I mean, yeah, you know, that's huge. And of course, we get our health up and all those kind of things. So now at our AC should be 21. Yep, and 19 and 19. I mean, this is great. So, wanted to point that out there. And now, what we can do... Oh, we do have our little healing thing, whatever. We'll put that there. We'll come back, and now we're going to do the fight at the Hepstead Strand. I can't pronounce that right. So, even though we're right there, we're going to move just a little closer and get ready for a fight. When you come here, you're going to get ambushed. So, be careful. Make sure you have health. Go ahead and pop one of these scrolls of false life if you want. You get an additional right here, 7 HP on top of my 80, right? We're going to take Enhanced Lead. We're going to take a Feather Fall, and then we're going to put our boots back on for combat. Get our Strange Conduit Ring on this one, and a Guidance. Crouch. Right here. Right here. Whoosh. And there they are. And there they are. Here, I would prefer, because, excuse me, here, we're going to come close to him. Because now we have Aura of Murder on. That's huge. We're going to pop a multi-shot arrow. Over here. We can pop a speed potion for fun, might as well. Pop a multi-shot arrow. And we are invis. So the question is, you know, what do we want to do? We still want to be careful, though. Even though these are all low level right now, you know what? We'll even have fun and pop that Terrazol. We're going to do a Terrazol now. So we need to be careful for the lethargic portion of this. You're not invisible from that. Wow. Surprising. And that's okay. That is okay. How close are we now? We'll come right up to you. And right here, we will 49, 92. Oh, is that the... Hold on. Okay, we're good. Opportune attack. 95%. Boom. Should be dead. There we go. And that kind of sucks because we're not invis from that. So I'm going to make you work for it. And we don't have a choice but to end turn. Now we can't be critted. That's good. That's good news. And we have extra health. We're not going to be one-shotted for this. Oh, look at that. That was nice. Oh, do I appreciate that. That is beautiful, my friend. Now, we should be able to... I guess not. Okay. Boom. There we go. A lot of XP right there. Check that out. Even though it doesn't look like much, it is a lot of XP. And we're just going to keep getting more and more XP. If you want... after you're done being lethargic, or for me at least, we can loot all these creatures if we really truly want to. I'm just going to loot this guy right here. What is in here?
Thought I'd be used to the smell of fish by now.
Okay.
That smell.
Yeah. none of that.
Oh, I think I might have had my fill of fish for the next few 10 days. Did you hear?
Thanks again for dealing with those Sawagan. A bit quieter after the show. Watch yourself, eh?
Okay. Excuse me. Okay. The next place we're going to go is right here, right around here, excuse me, for the fireworks. We're going to destroy that entire fireworks, a lit/a-lithid place here. It's going to be right here, but we're not going to use the front entrance. No, 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 no. We are going to come right on top of these roofs, if we can. Shoot. I'm getting,
How many die today?
there we go.
Die tomorrow.
Get people dizzy and shit. Here we go. Up here. Come up. Here. No, I can't come up there yet. Hold on. Come over here. I want to do this right. So just right here. And we're going to come on this roof. It's kind of like a stupid circle I'm doing. Okay. Now we're good. Swoosh right in here, right in here. Okay. So being really careful, my friend. In here there are explosives. Okay. Lots of them, like the smoke powder barrel and stuff. This whole place is going to kind of blow, but not in one fell swoop, unfortunately. But what we want to do is get the enhanced sleep on. We want to get our guidance on.
Still in control. Just.
And the smartest thing we could try to do here, there we go, is throw one of these in. Whoosh. Oh, there it is. We didn't get out of the way fast enough. That's okay. We'll just throw a multi-shot arrow in here, clear up the top roof. There's still fire on the ground, okay? So, and we're in Viz. This is great. So if we're in Viz, come right here. This is wonderful. And they are not surprised. Okay? So we're going to just... Let's see how much HP y'all have. 91, 106. Yeah, no. That's dangerous, and they are not surprised. So, end turn is the smartest thing you can do. But this place offers some good XP from top to bottom. But being very careful. I mean, it can be nasty. So, we'll throw another one right here. Boom. We're not in Viz, and that's okay. 91, 106. I don't want to attack from this far, but it's smart to do. There we go. And we can just jump all the way up here. An end turn. Now they're going to come towards... They should be coming towards the window. Yeah, there we go. And we can slowly approach and just start getting them from a distance. I mean, if the floor wasn't covered in explosion, then it would be fine. But it is. So, oh man. What? Oh, well, we'll just go ahead and fly right over here since that's free. It's not an action to use. It's only movement speed. Lowest health. Boom. Right there. Attack this dude. Boom. There we go. Invis. This is great, actually. Right there. Just don't jump in the fire. Otherwise, it's not worth it. Staying back is a better decision. Oh, you freaking Spirit Guardian. Oh, that was good. Good. Smart decision. Smart decision. However, that's fine with me. Can we get you out there? No. We're just gonna throw you. Bang. Dead. There we go. And all that XP right there. This is a wonderful thing to have. If you want to loot, go for it. There's a lot of loots in here. And you want to be careful of downstairs. That place can kill you. That place can one-shot you. It's nasty. And you got to be careful, actually, because they can try to spot you. I almost forgot about that. They're coming after me, so I'm going straight to camp. You see those yellows that were... hold on. As I was looking down on my map, I could see, you know, the red guys, right? But you saw, like, people in yellow highlighted running around. And I'm like, nope, let's get out of there. So you want to watch. When you see people run, no matter what color their aura is, you need to make sure, what's our reaction here? Let's get out of here. Let's just get out of here for a moment. And that's what I'm doing. So now, come back. See how they're running everywhere? They were running down here. Yeah, we don't want that issue. Not one bit. So when you see any yellow just running around, they're waiting for something. They're waiting for something. Anyways, so we have our full combat gear on. We want to be stupid careful here. Oh, are they running around? They are. Nope. We're going to go back to camp, and we're going to go to Rivington, or somewhere in a different district, so we can reset that whole entire issue. You see where I'm going with that? And that's how the game is. That's how you play it. Hey. All right. So we're going to go back to the Hempstead Strand, whatever you want to call it. And eventually we're going to go to the docks and level up some stuff over there. It's totally worth it. But being level 10 is great. It's a mini milestone for what you get. But level 12, like 11 and 12, those are some good kind of milestones. So, all right, now here's the issue. We want to kill these guys in here and blow them up. That's fine. But what we want to be careful with is the patrol. Okay, so we have a scroll here. We probably have an invis potion. We'll find out shortly. But we want to be careful that these guys don't see us, but we lob in, okay, an explosion. Okay, an explosion. Hiding successful. Right there. Oh, path is interrupted. That's fine. Come here, you. Just lob that shit in there and run away. Oh, wow. That could have been a lot better. What? 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 Alright. Arrow of many targets. This bad boy here. Are we in Viz? We are not in Viz. Come over here. And we want to kind of act a little fast because we do get patrols. And it wouldn't be fun if we ran into a patrol, if that makes any sense.
Into the bloody fray. This calls for careful foot.
Okay, we're good on the hiding. Okay. I forgot what Bane's command does. What's up with these sirens out here? Come on, what's going on? There we go. Bane's command, voice of command, command an ally in the Bane's Wrath. I don't know what that is. We'll find out in a minute here, if we can. But we are crouched, so let's just get the immediate drop on him. Boom, boom. There we go. Surprise round. That's what we're looking for. And that's where we do the most damage. Is surprising and an enemy not attacking. Okay.
Don't waste a step.
Can't believe a Steel Watcher has not came this way yet. I don't want to jinx it, but man, you know. Path is interrupted. Okay, we're invis. Okay. Let's come right here. We'll crouch and end turn. Now, if they're smart, they'd come downstairs. We'll see what happens here. No, not today. All right. Let's go ahead and unlock pick. Okay, we used an action.
At the ready.
I just don't want them tossing an explosion. They usually don't. This is not the most ideal, but it works. Because this place can still go up in complete chaos. Or of murder. Oh, this is beautiful right here. Can't attack disadvantage. Come on, baby. Well, you're going to be hurt pretty badly. Let's see here. A little bit. Boom. And boom.
Out of sight, out of mind.
This should be good. Just a little extra XP, you know? Oof. Don't do it. Oof. There we go. Oh, was that an auto? Whoops. That needed to come off. Send them reeling. Send them reeling. All right. All right. I didn't do any of that. What did they do to me? Like, for real, though, like, what the heck did they do to me?
Not to mention the parchment quality of the Gazette.
We can steal extra fireworks. It's extra DPS if you want to steal fireworks, yada, yada, yada. Let's see here.
Anything of use?
There we go. It's free boom boom. So, you really can't say no to that. There we go. And then a lithid. All sorts of great things right here. Take a read for that. Loot the vendor. And go down into the cellar.
Not as bad as it could have.
Excuse me. So, if I'm not mistaken, in here, there are plenty of tripwires. Plenty of them that'll blow you to smithereens. So be careful for perception checks in here. Yep, there's one. Let's just come up to it, but not on it. Let's come back here. Okay. No, we don't want to cut it. We want to hit it. There we go. See? That could have been very bad. There should be more, by the way. Now you don't have to loot all these fireworks, but it is nice. It's just extra. Can we get that? Oh, we don't have it. It's all right. We'll get it. Okay. Arrow of ice. There's the lever for this door here. You just click the lever and this opens up. Want to be careful with explosions, of course, anywhere you go. Let's see here. This is nice, but you see? And you don't want to disarm. When I'm saying why I say this is if you fail to disarm, it explodes. Okay? And everything else explodes. So the smartest thing you could try to do is come all the way back here and shoot this thing. See? Ooh, that was too dangerous. That was yeah, I don't recommend that. I don't recommend that at all. Holy crap. That was nasty. That could have been real bad. I forgot that it could come back at me. I didn't even remember, like, at all. So that could have been an honor-ending mode run right there. So we want to be careful. And there are no more lithids. Yeah, we have way too many. All right. Let's come back in here. All the fire is dead now. Anything in here? Nothing else, right? Yeah. Close. Side door. Okay, let's push it again. Let's get out of here. But yeah, very dangerous room, obviously.
Right tool will do the trick.
Right. There we go. All right, nice. Life's a lot easier that way. All right, let's go to Rivington. Get that heal up, right? And let's see how many healing potions we have on us versus. We'll probably just go to camp and just take out another little stack of them. We don't need all 90, 100 and something. I like to carry like 30 at a time. It's just it makes using them so much quicker and easier, and not having to worry as much. All right, quick camp. Let's pick up some stuff from our stash here. So down here. All right.
Slow down.
And I'll probably do some housekeeping here. So let me do this number here. Let me do that. Let's split item into. That's fine. So I have 36 in here. Not where. Oh, whoops. And then sent to camp. Nice. How many? I think I have more than enough on here. Thieves' tools. 49. Yeah, I got more than enough. So let's make this look pretty now. So, fireworks box. Here. That's. Oh, wrong button. No wonder. I'm thinking I'm holding in control here. There we go. So this and this can go in here. And so can these 3, 4 things. Okay, these are just extra fireworks, so it's whatever. Matter of fact, no, we'll keep that. We'll keep that separate. We'll keep that separate. Here, we'll go ahead and put those in. These we'll just keep out here. This can go to frickin' camp. And I forgot, there's something in here on Act 3. I have to remember. But you know the Pixie Bell in Act 2? Oh, that's what it is. You can get Hope from the House of Hope, the girl, out here. And all you have to do is use the Pixie Bell. Use the Pixie Bell, the Fairy Bell, whatever, and it turns you into like Wild Boar or something, and then you are able to pour it out of House of Hope with her. It is kind of funny. Okay. So all that. Now, I am going to reconsolidate here, so let me do this. Bounceless Gate. Let's get some good music in this game. Man, it's so hard because I love music. I like composers. No, I don't know all these composers, like professionals, but because I have been involved in music before, I do know probably a couple more composers than the average Joe, right? But you have John Williams, Ennio Morricone, which is like right up there. I love that composer. But Hans Zimmer, like Mission Impossible and stuff, and John Williams, like Indiana Jones, Star Wars, right? But this guy, Borislav Slavov, is the composer for this game as well as other game music. And he started his career in the early 2000s. And to be honest, if he only had a little bit more, if he was just a little bit more diverse, meaning the popularity and the want for him, right? I wish he had a lot more things, because he's my favorite composer. I just don't think, I don't know the facts, so I'm going to put that there. This is speculation on my behalf. This is my assumption and the things I've looked up. I wish people grabbed him for more movies or TV shows, because this guy who has done the score for this video game has so much talent. And I saw an award acceptance from him on the internet, on YouTube. He was in tears. Like, and not some kind of normal thing. Like, when you see his speech, he's choking up. He to me seemed so humble and proud and genuine for what he did. I was just like, I was taken back to another level. I was like, he is my favorite composer. And so I love Ennio Morricone, which was my favorite, right? But I put Borislav Slavov right next to him. And that's hard to do because I'm not trying to discredit Ennio Morricone. He's done a lot of the westerns, or people will sometimes say spaghetti westerns, meaning the Italian ones, right? And a lot of them were either filmed in, like, I think Italy or even Arizona, and maybe California. But a lot of these were filmed in Italy for the quote-unquote, they call spaghetti westerns, because it was a lot of Italians. You know, I'm Italian. And I think it's funny how they title it sometimes like that, because you can see the difference, but it's so great. Those westerns are awesome. And I'm not a big westerns fan, but My Name is Nobody is an amazing, funny, but a really good western. And by the time you're done with the movie, you're like, that was a good western, you know? He's done Marco Polo. There's an old version, then there's a newer one. I mean, it's not new anymore, but it's a few years old, if I'm not mistaken, on Netflix. Phenomenal television series, TV series. I think it was like 2 seasons, I think. And they used the same score, but they enhanced it. So I think he may have did this rendition, otherwise it was rearranged by somebody. But the point is, the music is amazing. Give me 1 quick second, please.
What do we do?
cool. Oh, my back. Okay. All right, let's get back to the game. But yeah, I'm a bit chatty, and I like to talk about interesting facts and stuff, whether it's from the game or something in this world that I've had experience with, or something I learned, or conversations people debate about. And I'm not trying to be negative when I say that, but just a normal, friendly debate, like what's better for this or that, you know, in this world or in the game, or your favorite this or that. I love to have these conversations because it's engaging, it's fun, and not just for me, but the audience as well, because we get to have a really great time, even in chat, and it's just wonderful. But let's move on. Oh, that's what I need to do. Excuse me. I want to come here for the good music, and we're going to just consolidate some of this stuff in our books here. Make it look pretty. I hate when it does that. There we go. All right. And possibly I will... Oh, nice. Oh, we have 3 of them? Wow, that's a lot. Yeah, whatever. There we go. There we go. Put that here. We have, what, 20 now? Okay, fair enough. And what's funny, on our journey here, I really didn't use too many crazy arrows. That's the beauty of it. Now, they're there for backup. You know, you want a thunder arrow, you want to knock people off or multiple groups off, or use a scroll to do it. Again, it's your play style. So I've been playing pretty much just about how I play. I've been a little lenient to show a few things off, or more a little slower to show a few things off on how this game can work properly. Excuse me for a minute. Let me fix this camera here. Okay. And again, saving all these can help, whether it's to purchase other things from vendors or to have fun with. So experiment yourself. You want to throw a scroll of slow, especially on a tactician or balance mode if you're first doing this, just to have a little fun. You got to throw in fun. If you're too involved, you know, it's up to you, right? But for me, if somebody's way too involved in it, the fun sometimes can get snatched away from you. It does it to me. So I have to be able to say, let's have a little bit of fun. Dude, I forgot to totally do this. Let's have some fun with this, because games are meant to also be fun. Some people are competitive with it, and that's great. I used to be very competitive, but I learned to say, you know what? Why can't I have fun with this too? You know what? Why can't I have fun with this too? It's meant to be enjoyed. It's meant to understand the creation of a game. For certain games, I mean, you know, there's other games to where it's just like only competitive sport. It feels like to me. But this game, you can make it whatever you want, and that's really great. I almost want to be like Bob Ross with this, like, oh, look at the happy little trees, you know? No, I'm just joking. Now that that's all consolidated, I'm sorry, I need to go back here and check out. Okay, we need some more arrows of whatever slaying, meaning multiple ones for Fiend. Maybe some undead, some humanoid. Was this 4 undead? We'll go nuts as arrow of many targets with a slaying behind it. Dude, that would be nasty. But that's not gonna. They're not gonna do that. Let's see here. We need more Terrazol. This is my favorite here, and a couple of invises just in case. I'm not freaking out over it though. I'm really not. If I want to get out of combat, I can still bust one of these open if it's that bad. So, all right, now where would we like to go? Lower City. Yes, because I need to showcase getting into the House of Hope and why. And it's not necessarily because of Raphael, okay? It's what you can get there. There are two things, both things of much importance. How about that? But instead of entering the front door, let me just take the fly right up here. I'm going to fly again right into here. Jumping into here is really weird. We want to go ahead and lockpick this if we can.
Come on, open up.
There we go. And don't go downstairs. Don't go over here because there will be explosives. So we're going to take... Hold on now. Okay. We're going to take the skull. What else do we have here? We're going to open up the chest for sure. We're going to lockpick that. Add bonus. And we do have a check inside this room. I forgot what kind of check it is. The infernal marble is very important. What do we have here? Don't need that. Infernal marble.
Sort of curio shop.
And then there is... Here we go. Let's go to this chest here and unlock that. Drop. Okay. The diamond is what you want to loot. You can loot the rest of the stuff, but the diamond is what you want to loot. Oh, excuse me. There we go. Yeah. Read the book. Okay. Should be that for... Yeah, that's... I forgot if the desk has something. It's been a while, because I never go here. Gold key, sure, why not? Now there's a check coming up, so let's just give a little guidance for the ability check here. Just make your way here. Did we get it? Come on. Perception successful. This floorboard right here. You want to open that up and read it. Whatever. We're going to unlock this gilded chest, so maybe I was wrong on that floorboard, my bad. So the coin is very important. And then this, I forgot what this does. Gain a +2 to attack rolls, initiative, and perception check. Wow. Perception, not bad. Too late now, but anyways, look how much that sells for. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and send that to camp for darn sure. And then there is incense. We want to pick that up. And that is all we need. We're going to come out here. And I did forget the order, but that's okay because I'm going to show you how you can understand the order of doing this. So, again, want the coin, the infernal marble, the diamond, the incense, and the skull. Okay, we want those things. And so we just kind of drag and drop because I forgot where they all go. The coin, does that go in the middle? No. You just drag and drop, and you'll see where it goes. There we go. Okay, that's on fire. Let's get the diamond here. No, diamond in the middle. I think the infernal marble or the skull goes in the middle, actually. Diamond. There we go. Put that there. Infernal marble. I think the skull goes actually here, but yeah, that's where the skull goes. Not there. Nope, that goes here. And the skull goes right here. Whoosh. There we go. There we go. To the House of Hope.
I don't hear the Emperor.
Curiosity.
As the figure flickers and starts to the figure.
I hear the. Now whisper your questions, little wretch, but really quiet and very clever. Concentrate. Remember, quiet as a pill. You're the key, but I like you. I know I do. I think I do. Can you save me?
The rat.
There we go. Now we have a disguise put on us. Okay. This is the attire that's automatically put on us, and our other attire is camp, whatever. Let's throw that in there. And so being in here gives us a few things, but we need to be careful. Okay. Come over here, and we're gonna lockpick this door. Get the gloves on, get the ring on, get the guidance going. We already had guidance, but lockpick. Beautiful. Put our combat stuff back on if we had to use it, but that's not the goal to use it. I'm gonna just come right over here since we have guidance already up. There's a check right here. A wine goblet. Cool. Now, being careful, you see where the red is here? Okay, want to be stupid careful. See, we could steal this chest if we really want to. I don't remember what the heck is in it. Oh, it's crap. It's actual crap. And we're gonna talk to Hope here. Stay calm. And we'll do a charisma. Add bonus. Yes, we'll do charm this time. Ugh. 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 Okay. I'll use an inspiration on this. There we go. We should have plenty of inspiration. Let's see here.
A crack like breaking bone. Hope
do another one. Okay. Now we're gonna come right over here. Or actually, you know what? Let's go in here. So this room is real interesting. So do not take this Orphic hammer here. This is what locks you in here and to Raphael's fight. This is for the one of the last things you do. If you come over here, you'll see these gloves, gauntlets of Hill Giant Strength. Saving throws +1. The wearer's strength to 23. But we already have 27. It doesn't stack. So this is not for us. We don't need those gloves. However, here is really important. And, you know, you can wait and wait till they stop looking, okay? But the best thing, in my opinion... Okay, here, hold on. Let's open this door. We're gonna... Yeah, there we go. Okay. Forgot what's out here. Give me a second. I actually literally forgot. Nothing? Okay. You can come back in here, and the best way to deal with this, right? You need to be able to put a piece of gold, okay? So you take your gold stack, split item, 1 gold, right here, okay? Now, before you put that on here, drag and drop, okay? The best thing to do is put, stealth, guidance, scroll, inventory, drag and drop, take this, and just walk out. This is your best in slot for health reasons of an amulet. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put that on right now real quick, and we'll explain this here in just a minute. I want to go to another place up here, right here. So in here, oh,
show your invitation.
I forgot. Can I do the invitation? I forgot.
Show your invitation.
None of us.
No, okay, that's fine. We're gonna to the left. Excuse me. I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off. Come through these double doors here. It should be the double doors next to that area. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So we want to be very careful. Larian usually they repaired this, if I'm not mistaken, but we're going to enter a fight real soon, a nasty fight. But the reason is it's free long rests after this. Okay. Ring of Will I need... I don't know if I need Ring of Free Action or I can go all out DPS. Smartest move, Ring of Free Action on. We're going to keep our pendant on. So this right here gives our Constitution a 23. So if I take this off, look at my health. 80 versus 120. I have to get this phone call, so please excuse me. Okay, so this next fight is nasty. You want to be careful. I forgot if I can throw. Actually, can I just let me do that? Let me see if that. Oh, hello. Okay, just close those doors on you here. Not welcome. So we want to prep for combat. Let's come over here. Being very careful on traversing, because right here, it's really weird on how this works. Sometimes characters have fallen off, so the best thing to do, being extremely careful, is to fly up here, and you're good. Now, let me do that number. Let me do this number. Okay. Now, coming up here is going to start combat shortly, so we want to be really careful. Let me see here. Examine. This is a fiend. Okay. So we do have fiend slaying, so that's going to help along with our arrow multi-target. So let's get a fiend going. We have two of them. Yeah, two of them right here. So we want to come in and be able to really get this going. This is this could be a very nasty fight depending on the situation. Okay. So let's see here. We have our health necklace on. That's what we're going to use here. And oil of accuracy. We have speed, invis, greater invis, right? All right. We can get our enhanced leap if we need it. We're gonna duck and fly right here. And boom. Okay. So what this dude is nasty. Dark vision, ethereal escape. When damaged, the incubus spends a reaction to escape to the ethereal plane. He returns to the battlefield at the start of his next turn. Okay, fine. As for resistances, they're only taking half damage from our piercing, is what it is. And what we can do here, okay. Now he's not surprised. Okay, We have to be pretty careful with this. We can, if we want, come here and we'll have fun. We can do, where are you? There we are. Hold monster. 65%. That's pretty freaking low, but it is what it is. Hey, we got you. Bitch ass. Boom. Okay. Now, what we want to do is being very careful.
Being an open view.
Right
I'm
through here
coming for you.
as far as you can. Okay. And we are ducked. Let's end turn. Okay. And okay. Do not react. Oh. Charm. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get attacked here. Again, this can hurt. This can hurt, and it can screw up our concentration. We have 2 more enemies that are going to hit us, so we'll see how this goes. There we go. Last one. There we go.
Something
Okay.
over there.
Now, if we can. Oh, hold on. Let me make sure. I thought I didn't use all of my fiend slaying, but I may have. Undead. Yeah, no, that's that. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. All right. I expected that. I was waiting for that. Okay. We're going to use our invis here in just a little bit. I should have got this guy. I should have got this guy, but I didn't. So now I want to be extremely careful, right? I'm going to Potion of Invis. And I'm going to come right over here. This is perfect.
Before me?
Boom. You have to be really careful with this guy. We're going to crouch and hit this guy as fast as we can. Crouch and hit. Hit these dudes. There we go. Not dead yet. Perfect. And he was surprised we had another round on him because we did the crouch. Remember, we crouched and then we shot him. Surprise. So come over here. We'll go ahead and loot what he has here. These Helldust gloves are very awesome, especially for whether it's a fighter or an open hand monk, if I'm not mistaken. Phenomenal. And then we have the safe key, which is really good right here. And then right here, you want to be stupid careful. I am saying it like that. So let's heal up. Yep, we got plenty of them in the bank. We're going to have our stealth check, the whole thing, gloves of thievery. Get our guidance back on. Get our guidance. We don't want to get blown up. Okay, we have to disarm. Hopefully we can spot that trap. Perception failed. I'm not doing it. So now what we can do is come over here. You see this font, this restoration faucet? Well, now, I mean, it's hard to recognize, but okay, perfect. Let's do, I don't know, man. Pass without a trace, right? Check this out. We wasted a level 2 spell slot. Now come over here and click that faucet, right? Boom. Free long rest. Imagine you having a group with you, okay, if that makes any sense. A group with you, and everybody gets the best buffs at the highest spell slot level. All you do is, once you run out of spell slots, click it, and you'll have more of them, and you can keep giving them to your group. This is free special long rests. It's amazing. Now, this does not give you your short rests back if you've taken them. If I'm not mistaken, that is not how it will work. So if you come here and use a short rest, it will not fix your short rests. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think it does. So you just click the restoration font, and look, we have, hello, pass without a trace on. Now we have a free, until long rest or we get in trouble, right? Thunder damage, hold on. Oh, that's why we don't have the ring on. Psychic damage. So it's basically having guidance the whole time, but we don't have on guidance. So sometimes to switch to guidance for an ability check is worth it, but this is just a free thing for the moment, if that makes sense. So there we go. We can come over here and pull the lever. So now we can just enter the room as we please. Does that make sense? So now we can just enter the room. There's plenty of skill checks like right here to do. There's nothing really given for that though. But so we're gonna go ahead and exit this place. I wanted to showcase that. I would teleport out, but it doesn't let you when you, like where my portrait is here on the webcam, right here, you'll see it's red on the map. It's just a big red circle. So you can't just port out of here. You actually have to go all the way back to in here. But if you have taken the Warfik Hammer, you're going to trigger this whole place for the Raphael fight. So never take the Warfik Hammer. So understanding what we have, right? Now I should have done this earlier, but that was kind of dumb. Now I can just port, here, let me go to Rivington to refresh my health all the way to max. We have that pendant on, which gives us more health. We have our concentration right now on the Pass Without a Trace, so we can get our psychic damage. So now this is awesome. This is freaking nuts. And to top this off for maximum DPS, if you really wanted, if you give up your pendant and you put on the Broodmother's Revenge and you're able to apply poison, now you're really stacking. Now imagine if you did double damage with an arrow of whatever slaying, and you're critting on top of that, and the enemy is accepting all this incoming damage properly. You're one-shotting, everything. just about every single thing. So I think it's really cool. I think this is very beneficial, and that's where we're at with all of this. So now there are a couple other things we can do. Let's we didn't level up yet or any of that. Or actually, we did level up. So yeah, let's go ahead and enjoy our vendors here. Maybe we won't have to visit vendors for a hireling level up and be able to get lucky enough to save some time. If not, no worries. Like, enjoy. Collect everything you want. Like, loot everything you want. Steal everything you want. And again, in here, there's a quest, but I could do it now, but I don't want to get the XP for all that. It's a check and everything like that, and combat involved, and I just don't. I don't like doing that one. I don't. Thunder Arrow. Yeah, that's about it. Nothing needed in there. So we're gonna leave. We're gonna go back to Rivington. That's a quick port right there, and we're gonna just come over here. Do we have Featherfall? We do. Just jump right down here. I said right down there. some sauce. Is it Poppers, whatever, Popper. And so now anytime we want to restore spell slots or something, you can always go to that font for free. You just go in there, do your business to get the font, and get out. That's all you need to do. Oh, I don't need another one of these. There we go. There we go. 143. Yeah, spend the gold, baby. Spend the gold. Speed. Lightning. I'll take one more lightning. That can come in handy later. Otherwise, no big deal. All right, each and every vendor, baby. Each and every vendor.
Keep it together.
There we go. We're just gonna fly over here. And if you had Damon still alive, or you know, he would be right up here, I believe, to help you out. More loots. I always keep making that mistake. Now here, remember, we can steal from her, but let's see what is available, right? What do you have for us? What can you do for me? Aberration? Yeah, I'll start. Dragon slaying? Yeah, baby. We'll just take your arrows. What do we have besides arrows? Anything else? No, we just have arrows, and that's okay. I'm totally down for these arrows. So, gloves, smuggler's ring. Here we go. Okay, this is where it ends. the free pass without a trace. But you can always go back there and do it. You can always just re-up it, if you know what I mean. All right, darling. All right, darling. Good God. Oh, wow. That's a lot of them I could get from there. That's awesome. Can we get these? Dragon slaying. Nice. Hey, let's have a little fun there. Okay, that's enough. And now we can go to Southspan. We're done with the vendor here. I like how, though, it like when you crouch, you're good to go. Like, they don't, you know. Anyway, let's check out what this one has. Again, this one's a, it's like a 20% she has something on her each time. But when she has something, it's good, you know. There we go, potion of speed. We got something good there. We'll buy that off of her. We don't want to steal that off of her. Come on out here. Get our enhanced leap going. And again, we have our stealing gear on, right? Our thievery. Over here. I like to talk to them first just to see what's available, and if it's worth stealing, we steal. If not, we don't. That's how I work my game. Okay, we have a lot of stuff from them. Okay, that's cool. Arrows, arrows, arrows. And bombs. Ooh, hey. We have... Okay, so hold on. Before we do this hot mess and screw it all up. Smoke powder bombs, you're going to camp right now. We don't want to stack the good ones with the bad ones. So we're going to come right behind this dude. Now, pass without a trace here would be nice. It would be nice. But it is what it is. So we're going to come here. Pick pockets. Oh. Didn't mean that. That was actually very slow for what I was doing. Extremely slow. So we're going to go to another region and then come right back. See how that works? I do that because I'm not 100% sure, because sometimes they've given me trouble and it's like, here, go to a different region, come back. Now we're good to go. We can do this again for sure. Like, this is a certainty. As long as we don't get caught again, right? Then if we get caught, we have to just rinse and repeat it. But if everything went well, you know, I'll just sometimes go to the the same checkpoint, but honor mode, I don't mess around, because why have an issue on honor mode when this can be an easy thing to fix? And if you do get caught, if you do, best thing to do, pop a potion of invisibility. That is the absolute best thing you can do, or scroll. So for these, I'd pop a scroll, to be honest. So it costs you the action versus the important just potions themselves. It's hard to find arrows on him because of all the stuff I sold to him. So that takes a minute. Now, what can be done, I'll show you a little trick here. Let's find the dude that... okay, this is the dude that patrols. Okay. So we take this guy. Okay. We bring him... come on now. Okay.
All by my hand.
All right, and now south span, right? Can we get you? No, we can't. Oh, that sucks. I was gonna say just take care of him, throw him off the ledge here, right? But that's not gonna happen. Okay. I thought that trick would have worked. I don't know if I think I tried it in the past, but it's been a while. It's been a while.
What do you need?
What do you need? Leave. Now you're facing that way. Let's get our guidance going. This dude's walking all the way back too, so let's take advantage of this situation here. Good grief, man. Yeah, might as well. And go to camp, just like that. We got everything we could from them. All right, and then these bombs can go right into here if we want. Our smoke powder bombs, those are gonna be awesome. And we still have more vendors to go to. So we're gonna go ahead and do that here in just a second. Give me a moment. Okay. Oop, wrong button. Let's go to map. Oh, we have to go back there anyways. I'm sorry. We have to go back there. But don't go back to where you're behind the guy.
Still in control.
And again, any issues, pop an invis. If you can, pop one of these and then just get the heck out of the zone, completely the region, and then come back. Everything should be just fine and dandy when that happens, after that happens.
It's perfect for a shirt. Need to find a way forward.
All right, what do you have? I'm sure you're going to have something, but I want to see. So when I get into my stealth behind him to steal, I already know what I'm looking for. Instead of having to look through the whole list, it's like, oh, there it is. Yeah. So we have invis, bombs, hyena ear. Why not? Invis, bomb, hyena ear, and accuracy. Okay, cool. Invis, bomb, hyena, accuracy. We'll duck right here. So invis, accuracy. I mean, minus whatever. I don't need that. That's ridiculous. And bombs. We'll take another alchemist fire. Why not? And you can just take whatever you want from this dude. If you get into combat or whatever, then just stop what you're doing. You can click attack. Actually, can you? I forgot. I forgot if you can click attack on this dude. But you don't want to kill him though. That's different. You don't want to kill him. All right, lower city wall. And now the vendors we purchase from. Our most important vendor, okay, is the one with the magical scrolls until you have what you need and or want. More than almost any other item. It just depends, but there are scrolls that I highly recommend going into end game, like true end game. But again, you get the greater invis for Act 3 and end game, you know, but the shield of invulnerability is huge, or the globe, whatever you want to call it. Just come over here, click right there, and we'll go upstairs in a little bit. There is a scroll up there that can help you on the dragon fight at High Hall at the end game, right before the final boss. And that scroll is up in here.
Welcome back to
Not to purchase, but
what
upstairs.
will it be?
Okay, so let's barter here. Let's see, what do you have to offer, and let's see how much the overall cost would be. Good grief. Okay, boom, boom. Okay, that's minimum. I would suggest 3 to have on you for end-to-end game. Otherwise, whatever you want to use here, go ahead and use here too. It's just a big suggestion. If you want more hold monsters or anything like that, it's all here. It's all here for you. You want to banish, you want to chain lightning, you know, what is this? Telekinesis? No, that's telekinesis. That's somewhere. Is that fear? Yeah, that's fear. Eye bite. Yeah, all sorts of different things. So it's here if you want it. Okay, so with that said, 35.88. What I should have done is reconsolidate a lot of these things. So 35.88. So 3,500 plus. Let's take this, or not the hyena here, excuse me. Put that in the book. Make that look pretty. There we go. All these things, just about. Not the fireworks, though. Put them in the book. Might as well. I don't need that. That was just dumb. Okay. Now what we can do, what is our gold at? I don't even know. Okay. Now we can go back to camp and gather what we need to put right here and sell almost everything in our inventory if we have to. I'm gonna let him keep that thing. All right. So I'm gonna get the good stuff. Oh, that needs to come with me. I forgot about that scroll. Yeah, we'll keep that on us. And oh, I forgot to hold on. This. Pick up, and then there we go. From here to here. We'll pick these up too. And that's how you do it. That's how you deal with it. If you need more loots and stuff, there's plenty of loot in Act 3 to pick up so you can bender. Enemies, loot them all. Loot all the stuff if you need to. There's nothing wrong with that.
Welcome back to feast your eyes.
Alright, so let's take all this crap. Fireworks blur. That needs to go there in a minute. 41. That's fine. So we got greater invis. Where's the shield? There was a shield here. 2 of those. I'll take it. We'll add 1 of these. Or not. No. If we need 1, we'll take 1 later. 1's for Raphael. Here, you know what? Hold monster. I'll take it. We'll add item. Alright, didn't cost that much. It didn't cost me much for that. Let's double check. I went through that quite fast. No, we're good. We're good for that. Okay.
Please.
How many scrolls do we have of invulnerability? Or whatever it is. 3? Okay, we have 3. We're good. We're good. We've got 9 of those. That's nasty, dude. That's just 5. Could be better. We need to come and get some Terrazol in a little bit, which we'll do. Yeah, we've got more arrows than we're going to use in this game. Heck yeah, 28. We're getting there. We're getting there. Hold monster times 2. That's the important stuff I'm just going through here. Whatever. I mean, we can get rid of, like, Elixir of Hill Giant Strength and stuff. It just stays. It's whatever. It's whatever. Alright, so... before continuing with this, let's get more Terrazol and visit our 2 vendors here.
Seems like a
to see what we have. Actually, no, not that way. We'll go this way first since we have to go that way anyways. Less movement.
Noble stock is why the...
I like to trade. I like to trade. Oh. I'd like to trade.
Noble stock is why the customers
Yes, yes, my lord.
We're out in
Okay.
arses singing
All right.
about it.
Let's see here.
Too bad my
You know,
watch
I'd
is
get one of
set.
these, but we have too many.
Simple thing
I mean,
in his
we,
life.
I have enough, and I haven't even used one. And these are very important too in an honor run. You never know, depending upon the combat you're in, to have. But I don't need any more. If I want more, I'll come back. But I have like between 3 and 5 easy. So, and nothing from her again. No noble stock. That's not gonna. That's not happening. And the thing is, I would love to steal from her, but sometimes she just. Well, her husband. Well, we'll see. Let's see what you got here. Can we go ahead and steal from her? Oh. Aw. All right. Pickpocketess. Yeah, we'll grab it. Oh, yeah, no. Be careful with that. Nah, that's good enough. Do I? Yeah, we'll take that for kicks and giggles. And we'll just get out of here. We'll go to Lower City Wall. Actually, let's go to Rivington. Whatever. That brought me to Lower City, but I clicked What? Or maybe I clicked both and I just did it so fast on the second one. I don't know how that worked. I'd have to rewatch my stream. I'm not worried about it. Different region, then we're going to come back to Lower City, just in case, because we did steal from her. We just don't want any combat issues in the middle of the town square there. That wouldn't be fun. But yeah, you keep doing this. You can level up your teammates, or I do hirelings, okay, because I don't like to use teammates for this run, except for the one thing we did with Raphael. Yeah, it was just to show, hey, let's cast silence, let's do this and that, and we're good. And Raphael's chess piece is best in slot for Act 1 and 2. Like, it is for this. Otherwise, the Yuntine Scale Mail from Act 2, Last Light In, Quartermaster Tilly, she gives that piece, and that is an awesome piece of freaking gear. It's nasty. Sometimes I'm like, man, I don't want to wear Raphael's. You know, I thought about that for this run. I'm like, no, it still works great. That armor class is high up there. So it really helps. It really works out. But again, whenever you want to put on your other pendant for the health, just port to another area and then come back, and your health will go from 80 to 120 at full health. So moving on. Let's go to our vendor here. Finally.
Something caught your eye then?
And again, yes, I'm going slow at this because I want to make sure that people understand what I'm saying. Even if I've said it a million times, it sticks with you in your head. It's a learning experience. So when you learn something, yeah, you can read something, listen, or watch, but unless it's pounded in your head, you know what I mean? It's one of those learning experiences. If you know, you know, right? But this absolutely helps. Aberration, we'll take one. I mean, whatever. Oh, we can just buy this outright. There we go. Electric. How many do I have? You know what? This is perfect for what we're going to use later on to get to Onsor. Monstrosity, Undead. Yeah, we are going to take those. So that's a big my bad. That's a big my bad. I didn't even realize she had those. I don't know why. Okay. Yeah, so... yeah, we'll go ahead and do this and then come back. We want to get more Terrazol since we did a reset. And I will do the leveling up with hirelings for the Terrazol. Like, that's just... That's a guarantee. That's going to happen. Out of any of the vendors, for sure, practically. So what do we have? Accuracy, speed, sharpness? I mean, we'll take a sharpness while we're at it. And some of those bombs. I close the doors. Never forget to close the doors for this. And again, our gear is catered towards stealing right now. So you just leave those on. If combat happens, you just pop a potion, leave, come back, one of those kind of things. So where's our accuracy at? And we had some bombs. We'll take a disarm kit for kicks and giggles, and we'll take the potion. And we're going to go to the Hepstead Strand. And that's for the Terrazol. So. Right here. Click. And again, leveling up, you know, when you go visit every vendor and do all the stuff, it takes a moment. But enjoy the game. Do something on the side if you want. Look at something different or new. Being careful, right? Let's go in here. And after this, I have to make a phone call. I have to step away for just a little bit.
Let's get going.
But again, Terrazol is right here. Hello, there we go. And Mole is here. Is Mole here? No, Mole is not here. Now this dude right here, Sticky Dondo, Sticky Dondo. If you want to trade with him, he has something very similar. Okay, when hiding, the number you need to roll a critical hit while attacking is reduced by 1. This is very similar. Oh, well, I can't. Okay, fine. I'll do it my way. No. Very similar to this right here. Reduce the number you need to roll critical hit, attacking by 1. With the Knife of the Underbound King. This one just offers a lot more. Will it stack? It will stack. So that's good, but that's not something we're looking to gather. So, anyways, I end conversation. I don't stick with it. There we go. And back for the Terrazol. Hopefully we get a good stack in here. That'd be nice. It's going to be this one, isn't it? Yep. All right, so 116. Now, remember that it does cost a little bit. Nothing crazy. I forgot. Can you steal from him? Yeah, no, you cannot. You cannot steal from him. This person here, if I'm not mistaken, is the one watching him. So, too many people. It's just easier to purchase. Typically. So, a stack of Terrazol for 2 of them. And let's bust open a scroll to sell something. Ice Knife. Lightning. We'll add 2 of them. Problem solved. Perfect amount. Terrazol, right? Terrazol. Yeah, make sure it's not the Silk Root. What does that Silk Root do again? Oh, let me find out here. I forget. Oh, BG3 wiki and Silk Root. Incapacitate the user. Oh, so you might be able. I wonder if I can throw that at an enemy. Silk root is a single-use consumable classified as a drug meant to incapacitate the user. Okay. Are there any notes that somebody wanted to kindly leave behind on BG3 Wiki? And the answer is absolutely no. Isn't that something else? The creature suffers disadvantage on Dex and Charisma checks. Silk root. Yeah, that's what it is. Wait. When consumed, the creature suffers disadvantage on Dex and Charisma checks. Okay. And possibly further incapacitates the user then? I don't know. Here's what it is. Not too worried about it. Not too worried about it. Anyways, let's see here. That's that. So what I'm going to want to do, get that fire out of here. It brightens the screen sometimes a much. I have a really nice screen, fortunately. So anyways, so what I suggest before we continue on is I have to get going, but if you're missing scrolls or you want more of items, right, that are from our vendors here, right, because the items can become different, they can reset, obviously. Terrazol for sure. Matter of fact, let me well, I'll leave this be. I'll leave this be, put the bombs in there. Matter of fact, let me do this number here. Yeah. Boom. Looks beautiful now. What I would suggest, and what I'll do off stream to make it better for everybody, I'm just going to level up a hireling a couple of times, just so I can get all the equipment and not have to really worry too much about vendors. If you want, you can get a ridiculous amount of things and hold on to them. Otherwise, do as you go. Enjoy the game. Play it how you want. But until then, I'll see you next time. And that's when we're going to have all of our stuff and we're going to start killing more things. We're going to go to the docks. We're going to probably rescue Volo for fun. We're going to kill the constructs everywhere at the docks, or the steel watchers, excuse me. Same thing. Eventually go to Cazador, but we're going to do Orin. We'll do Orin soon. We'll do Onsor. We're going to hit him, hopefully, with a kill, as long as the numbers are good. Otherwise, maybe 3 hits. But we're going to get a surprise round on Onsor. Didn't know if you knew you could do that. So that's pretty nasty. And then some people are worried about his ads. If it's that bad, pop an invis. That's all you got to do. And we're going to have plenty of potions of speed and Turazol, like double haste right there, double actions just from those two, including our openers and all those actions and bonus action we have. So there you go. And again, I always say, and I've been doing this actually, I want to be able to showcase. I'm going to do Onsor without the shield. I'm going to do it with a dual Doloramus and showcase how easy Ansor can be. But anyways, again, I have a lot I need to do today. I will be back definitely by tonight. I'd like to make that a promise, but I don't usually make promises just in case I cannot keep them. But that's the goal to do today. And that's it. So this is just prep, and then we just go in, level up, and kill bosses. So enjoy, and until next time, again, peace out. I'll see you later.